Yeah, no.
What does that mean?
A convention.
Um,
Basically,
Name of the
my
stream, by
friend
the way.
Joey, they have a pretty big following, and they're a pretty big cosplayer slash YouTube star kind of thing. Like they were big when Shane Dawson and them were first on the scene.
oh.
But
Who are they?
Should we do
Joey Blondwolf,
Should the
Oh.
Twitch tag also be VTubers?
you can, yeah. I mean, technically, this is like us
Yay!
moving.
Yay!
But yeah, no, I was gonna ask if you guys wanted to do a podcast on their Discord in the future, and maybe we just do D&D or just talk with the people there, because like a lot of people don't get this
Opportunity.
well, yeah, opportunity, but they also, I don't know, it's just something.
Sure. What should the title be?
I'm gonna let you guys come up with that. I want it to be something that you guys feel is fun.
Should I try again with the PP?
The PP.
Don't spell it this time.
Okay, I have it as the PP. I'm gonna do the PP2.
The
The
PP2.
Polka podcast.
The Polka podcast. PP2.
The Polka podcast PP2. The PP.
I feel like we're all a bit punchy today. This is gonna be fun.
Okay,
I
confirming.
kind of want to. You know what?
There we go.
I do have alcohol. I'm gonna drink a little bit. 1 second.
Just
Alright.
a little bit, he says.
Just a little bit. Music.
Do we have
Activation.
Vidge back? Is Vidge back?
I have no idea, but Vidge's thing moved a second.
I like how your name's monotone bussy now.
Is Vidge back?
Wait. Hold on. What do you mean monotone? Wait. Hold on. I don't remember that. I can hear you, Vidge, yeah, but what do you mean to my...
Now we can, yeah.
Oh, I've been here. My bad.
Hold on. What do you name me monotone?
Someone did.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, that... is that the stream I'm seeing there? Because that's...
Wait, no. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness, that's in the stream.
What is?
Hello, I am back.
Beager.
Who did that?
Beager.
What?
Beager. Look at the stream. Look at my name.
Wait, what? The stream?
Look at this stream and my name. What did you do to me?
I didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
Did you changed
Well,
my damn
mine's
name?
got my Discord name also.
I can't actually see the names.
Oh, on the actual like screen capture.
Yes, it is named Monotone Pussy.
You can change your own nickname.
That wasn't even me, but thanks. Thanks, Vidge. Getting me in trouble all the time.
That's what I'm here for.
I'm just gonna. Fine, I'm gonna do B for blank. There
We
go.
all know that it is B for Boosie.
I don't like you.
Should be Boss Monotone.
Boss monotone. But yeah, no, I'm ready when you guys are.
We're already streaming.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Yep.
Didn't notify me. The heck?
I'm going
Are
to be
you guys-
posting in places, so I'm gonna mute myself in Discord.
I
Sounds
just see
good.
the empty room.
Okay.
Does anyone want to do the introductions? Or should we just skip that?
Skip.
Skip. You got one skip. Don't be singing now. I don't know if I can go through with it. No, I'm joking. There we go. Now I got the notification.
Me too.
When last we left our faithful heroes, Phoenix was swimming down the stream after his Pokeball. After he gave up his fight against the water Pokemon.
Oh yeah, didn't you lose it?
Quagsire. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
the Pokeball came off his belt somehow. So it was in his pocket.
Yeah, your ratty clothes betrayed
I mean,
you.
Oh yeah, they're on fire.
You literally have holes throughout your entire person right now. Oh, surprised you're even
What is-
alive.
Yeah, I
But,
got like 100, 150 currency,
180.
180.
Yeah.
You're not that poor. Okay. So is everyone ready?
Yep.
Boss?
Let's do this.
Did Boss die?
Boss is dead.
He muted himself.
Rest in
Damn
peace,
it.
boss.
Vega, do a flip!
Bussy, come back.
I mean, I tried.
We lost our Bossy.
Boss! Oh, God. Well, to keep it original... Hello? Yes? Are you good?
Just hold on a second. Doing stuff.
Okay. I'm doing stuff.
We're professionals.
Oh yeah, we're so professional.
I'm just like
We
trying to
could-
post our stream places so people can
No,
see.
it's all good. No worries. I don't. I'm not gonna post to the places that I know are gonna be like bunches of people just yet, because this is literally just amateur stuff. Like we're just having fun. But in the future, I would love to do more of that.
Why not? If people have fun, people have fun. Doesn't
Well,
really
yeah.
matter.
But don't
Something happened.
overdo it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Something happened, and I think my alert box. Oh yeah, the alert box is under the room. So what happened? Oh, Rosie.
Does anyone
Thank you,
have a
Rosie.
spare spine? I pulled my back sneezing and now I feel hella old.
Oh,
Dude.
buddy.
I feel old. Oh, but I'm sorry.
You are so young.
I mean, I'm somewhat young, but like I feel old, like I'm an old soul in a youngish body, but like
Wait, you turned like 27 this year, right?
next year.
Next year.
Oh, you're a baby.
No, I'm not a baby.
young.
Baby.
I'm not gonna lie. I sometimes wish I was older, but then I think about it and I'm like, God, no, because I know when I reach like 36 or something, my back is literally gonna give out on me. I'm gonna be like, no, why did I
now.
do this? Oh, dime. You're 36 right now?
Yeah, I just turned 36 in July.
Oh yeah, congrats, man. You made it. You made it to the golden years.
Effort.
Oh, by the way, has anyone else in this podcast had dime before? Fucking delicious.
Who?
Dime.
Oh, that
Dime,
chocolate thing.
DAIM. It's
What's
ice
that?
cream.
Oh no.
Well, no, sorry, it's chocolate, it's ice cream, and it's a bunch of things. It's so delicious. It's dime.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'll post something in a little
Here we
bit.
go. Hosting.
Ooh, that looks good.
You know, the
It's-
Social Club TV has 2 T's for
Oh
TV.
crap.
Yep,
The alert
Yeah,
box needs to be
Twitch
above
TV.
everyone.
Twitch TV.
I already gave out the link, so I need to change it now.
Thanks. Oh shit, why can't I copy? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the heck?
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Is everything okay?
Oh yeah, no, it's just my PC.
Okay.
I have really slow internet, so right now it's telling me like, hey, guess what?
What?
We're in right now it's telling me that I'm in a windstorm right now,
Oh.
and it's 42 miles an hour. And I have really old lines leading to my house. So if one of them snaps, oof.
Oh, no.
That's not good
It's
at all.
whatever. No, it's not, but I live with it.
You deal.
Okay, so
I
I need to
do.
set up. So are we starting now?
Yeah.
So I need to sign in. Crap, I'm gonna go from the link you have in Discord.
Cute.
I rolled a 14 to pursue my errant Pokeball.
I'll allow that. Is everyone okay if I just like cheese the system a little bit and I allow him to go after his Pokeball right now?
I don't care.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see how this plays out.
Okay. So Phoenix,
Wait, we haven't started yet
we are started. What are you talking about?
because I just got in. Hold on. I'm not even showing it on screen. You need to wait until I actually start the shit.
It's okay, man. I mean, like, we don't need to show it right now. I mean,
Come on. Come on.
all right. I'll hold off.
I need a second. Okay.
Phoenix, while you're
I need to start the Pokemon music too.
while you're thinking of like all your stuff, I want you to give me a D100 real quick.
Okay.
That is some really sharp cherry juice.
That is a big D100.
Damn.
That's perfect
Oh,
D100.
God.
97.
Oh, no.
Wait, that's bad?
No.
That's bad?
No, it's actually good and bad, but there's a
Why?
reason.
Wait a
you'll see
second.
soon.
I want to wait a
You'll see
second.
soon.
Because the
The
Pokemon I
Emeralds
was
of Doom.
fighting that threw me in the water decided to chase me. Is that why it's bad?
You'll see. Okay. It's not too bad. I'm just excited to see how you react because, like,
You and your
it's just funny.
You and your thing, Vega. Hold on, I'm getting my Pokemon
My
music on.
thing? My thing? What's my
Thingamajigger.
thing? My thingamajigger.
Whatever it's
Oh,
called.
the
I don't know.
thingamajigger.
I don't know things. Let's go. Pokemon. Now we're in.
Pokemon. Let's
Pokemon
go.
PNG VTubing. Yeah.
Dude, never lose your balls. That's how the system wins. Yeah, we're gonna switch screens really quickly here, Henrik. Sorry, I'm just thinking, my God, losing your balls to the system.
We'll switch all the screens.
Oh, by the way, boss, just so you know, you can actually grab and move all of our little icons if you didn't know that.
Yes. What do you mean?
The ones that are on Roll20. If you wanted
No,
to
I-
move them around or whatever.
No, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I
How do you
know.
move them around?
You just like grab
do you
them with the mouse thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you can grab them, but on the bottom left-hand corner, you see those arrows of, like, say you're looking at the picture or your picture or boss's picture. You can actually move them.
You can move someone else's icon.
No, you can
Oh.
move your own.
I
Switch
mean,
your screen.
it kind of just does nothing. So
No, your little your photo.
yeah.
You know your avatar.
Yeah. In Roll20, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's like I can. It's so much
Boss,
movability.
bottom left of any of the photos. Do you see the little like go over Phoenix real quick?
Oh,
Do you see it?
I'm moving.
Yeah, see, I don't see you moving it because it's slow.
I see it.
Okay. I have
Am I still
lag.
streaming in Discord?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
You are.
Should I? I should stop so I can get maximum. Boss bitching. Also, boss wrong. How dare you? How dare you call me wrong?
Hey, it's all good.
I don't know
But
what you
now
mean.
you know. But now you know you can move your characters around. So I'm gonna try and set the scene for everyone. We had a little predicament with Phoenix here, where he lost the first Pokemon that he caught in the wilds. Technically, the other ones were frightened and scared into becoming his Pokemon. Except for one of them was more like, I'm just lazy, man. Like I'm just catch me. Anywho, Phoenix, your character tries to swim down the stream, and all of a sudden, you see a ginormous blue foot come out onto shore with a Pokeball under its right big toe. And this is what you see.
What is this?
What the hell is that?
Oh no!
You see a giant whooper just stretching its legs, looking right at you. And that is your Pokeball underneath its toe.
Why?
Oh my god.
Why did you use that photo? That's not even... Bro.
That's great.
Bro.
Fletchling flamethrower.
Get the water Pokemon.
Fletchling
Oh my god!
flamethrower.
You know,
You didn't even
I'll
notice that it did
allow
nothing
it
before.
just for this. Give me a D12 real quick.
I said D12.
Mm-hmm. And just so you know, Whoop is about to be whooping your ass. Ah,
I'll be
shit.
whooping your-
Okay.
Never mind. Never mind.
It is cursed.
Hello,
Oh
Goat
my
of
God.
Gold.
Hello. And your fletchling is safe, but the Whooper drops the ball, and it then swims into the water. But the last thing you hear is it just go whoop, and it just dives into the water and swims away. This is actually a rare encounter. If you get above a 90, you get rare encounters, but if you get 100, you actually get a shiny. That's the fun thing about Pokemon. It is very hard to get a shiny. And it's very hard to get 100 in D&D. So,
1% chance.
My goodness.
yeah, 1%. You do get your Pokeball back. So, you do get Quagsire.
I'm
Good job,
whooping your
Pontiac.
ass.
Kicked his ass.
Pontiac did his job.
Hey, but at least you got
Um,
the Quagsire back, because my goodness, you lost.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got clothes that are half burnt. I can't afford to lose Pokeball at the moment.
And you are glitching.
Yeah, it's probably internet. But you do get your Pokemon back, even though it probably feels a little abandoned by you.
It didn't even get it out of the Pokeball. How does it know to feel abandoned?
Yeah.
I mean, fair. You know what? That's a good point.
Oh
It
my
probably
God,
didn't even
look
know
what
there was
Henrik
Stella.
posted.
He's in quantum stasis. He don't know shit.
Oh, Pikachu.
I need a T-shirt that says that.
You're in quantum status. You don't
We
know
all
shit.
do.
That is a good T-shirt.
Oh my god, buff Pikachu.
No, but seriously, I did not expect to see the buff Whooper. Like, no arms, just whoop, whoop, whoop.
I believe my Pokemon were injured. Is that correct?
Yeah, they were injured, and you have the possibility to go back to the Pokemon Center. I think most of you are going back to the Pokemon Center, but is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I talked to the guy who paid me for the first one I took out. Or was it
Mhm.
the second one? Because I captured one and I think I fought another.
You captured one, and then you fought another and lost severely. That's how you lost your Pokemon.
That's how I ended up in the river. Yeah. Okay, so I go tell him that I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay. Now, I think you actually, yeah, you tried fighting the Quagsires with your Pokemon, then you tried wrestling them, and the wrestling really didn't work out well.
You like when it's like you like went up to it, like had that like freeze frame of you like going like, "Urgh," and the Quagsires like, and then
The JoJo pose.
maybe
Jojo.
no, it wasn't like a JoJo pose. It was just standing there looking derpy. And then the very next frame, it just shows you flat on the face in the water, floating down the river.
I could see that.
No, I thought that's exactly what happened.
So I want all of you to roll a d20 right now, and this is going to be for an interesting event and see who gets it.
18.
Not me.
Oh shit!
Me
Oh
and-
shit! Phoenix, you're not allowed this one. You already had your event.
Oh, come on.
He rolled for it.
Me and
You did.
Vidge.
You
Me and
did.
Vidge.
Technically, okay, I'll save it for later.
Let me
So-
kick my own ass, bitch. Come on.
Let me kick my own ass.
You win.
Boston Vidge, you get a roll again for a d20.
A D20? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, well,
shit.
yay.
Got it.
I got...
Nice.
Tie break. Nice. So, Phoenix, we'll come back to you. Boss, you don't get the event because Phoenix technically beat you, but
Mm.
you do get an event. Now,
An event. Okay.
yeah.
I feel
So-
like this event is going to be scary, but I'm at the Pokemon Center, so what up?
What up, dog? So,
What-
you were working kind of like as the secretary, but also as not an accountant, but like a computer expert to help edit things and files and assortments of just knowledge.
Yes.
When you got done, things just went quiet for a while, and you met with the future. You met with a Pokemon trainer, and you also met with a Pokemon breeder. But things are quiet now, and it seems that everything is silent. Like it's just still. What would you like to do?
I can't do any more work, right?
No, you can't.
Okay, so... Okay, nothing. I guess I'll meet with this person. Down here.
Which person?
I,
The girl?
Yeah. You said they're
Okay.
like Pokemon fashion or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead and meet him.
Oh yeah, I gotta drag my guy to there. Here you go.
You notice time is stilled.
Oh.
Like
Freeze time.
they are not like able to interact with you, and you're not able to interact with them. The world
Oh.
around you is still. The entire world.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that sucks. Walk outside the Pokemon Center.
You can't. The doors are stuck.
The fuck?
What do you do? Like literally, everything you try to interact with is just still.
Pokemon. My Pokemon.
Oh yeah, you can actually bring your Pokemon out.
How to do that?
If you go into your character, you can drag over. So if you hold down left click
Oh, yeah,
on your
this, like
Pokemon,
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Many tubs. No. Okay.
so what do you
Let
want to
me-
do?
I'm trying to bring out mini tubs. There we go. My goodness, you did
worries.
not want to get out the Pokeball, did you? You were too comfortable in there. Okay, so can you guys move? Can you guys function?
They can function perfectly fine.
Okay. So, since you guys can function, can you tell me, do you guys have a grasp of what's going on here?
Who are you asking?
Mimikyu.
Your Mimikyu. Okay. Your Mimikyu just looks around really confused. A little frightened.
Okay. What about you, Pidgey?
Your Pidgey is pecking at the ground and noticing that it can't even pick up a little bit of crumb that is stuck in between the cracks. It's stuck there.
Okay, so this is like time freeze, nothing can move.
Exactly.
Okay, what are my Pokemon's moves again?
You have them in your Pokemon's character sheet.
Oh yeah, I gotta bring that thing out, don't I? Berries, what are your moves? Where'd I put it? Attributes and abilities.
Mhm.
Lucky chance. What did I do? What happened?
You clicked on something.
User chance and prevents critical hits for 5 turns. I didn't mean to use it.
It's all good.
Okay. That's a little bit concerning.
Ooh.
So anything we interact with would just go into dunce. So what happens if we use gust on? So what happens if we just use gust on the ground?
So you want to use gust on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Do you want to use gust?
Yes, please.
So your Pokemon uses gust, and not too much happens, but you notice that the world around you becomes to look a little bit shaky. Things seem to be moving very rapidly.
Rapidly?
Yeah, like
So-
all of a sudden everything is moving. What do you want to do for a bonus action?
Wait, so everything's like moving rapidly? Is it like a shaky? So it's like, Is it like they're like alive kind of
No,
moving?
like
Or is it
like alive moving, like everything's moving around you.
just moving? Like I'm the one who's frozen or something?
Like you're not frozen, but like everything's moving around you. Like people are going about their daily life. People are coming in to check in with the Pokemon Center, and then people are leaving. People are chatting, that sort of thing. Is there a bonus action you want to do?
What does Mimic do on Mimikyu?
What do you mean?
What is Mimikyu's Mimic? I'm not, yeah, what does Mimic do?
He mimics other Pokemon's like abilities or attacks.
Okay. Also, I think I broke it. Whoopsie.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Yeah, good. I don't know what else I can do. Oh, maybe slap myself or pinch myself.
Okay. So when you slap yourself, all of a sudden someone stares at you, and it's the Pokemon professor. And she comes over like to the desk and she says, "Hey, are you okay? Why are you hitting yourself?"
Oh, you're alive? Everything's good now?
She looks at you very confused and says, "Yes, I'm alive and everything's okay."
Perfect. I'm gonna go about my day, thank you.
And she's like, "Oh, okay. Be safe. Don't do anything crazy." And she just goes back to her work.
That was interesting. What did you put me through, Viger?
I can't tell you that. It's D&D. Not right off the bat, anyways. So we're
Interesting.
going down the list.
Also, my chat has been deleted for some reason.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either, so I just made a new one.
Okay. Vidge, it is now your turn.
Hello, yes, it's me.
Where did we leave you off? I think we left you going to the Pokemon Center, right?
Yep, I was coming back from visiting the old guy.
The old man. The old man sitting next to me. Here, I'll place you. Technically, you were probably coming down this path.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah.
Me messing with this thing kind of just deletes everything for some reason.
I don't know. So, Vidge,
Yeah.
you're going back to the Pokemon Center. Do you just want to go straight there, or is there any in particular objective you want to go to or try?
Let's see. I have some stuff from the old man. Let me just check my inventory here quick.
Where is?
Make sure everything's on the up and up. Range badge. Cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna head to the Poke Center because I would like to heal everybody and make sure that they're good.
All right. Give me. Let's see, how long is that? Okay. Give me 2d20s. And then a d4. Oh shit.
18 and a 2.
Okay. So you make it to about here,
Alright.
and you are hearing something kind of like coming up fast behind you. And you don't know what it is until it literally hits you. And it spikes your back with like, imagine like a pretty thick volleyball hits you in the back.
Why is Vidge getting abuse? She gets abused. First that rock Pokemon pelts her twice, and that was a trainer's Pokemon. Now this guy.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Volleyball slams me in the back. I'm definitely falling forward. Can I see what this thing is? Like, is that the thing on me, or did it throw something at me?
Oh no, you can definitely tell that a Marill hits you in the back, and you can see it visibly right now, and it looks angered. Like, it looks actually angered. It has a slash on its right eye down to its right cheek, and it's just visibly angry, and it's just looking at you.
I am going to look at this thing and go, what did I do?
And it just goes, Marill, in that voice.
Marill. Is this like evil Marill? Like, it's like evil Rick and Morty kind of thing? That kind of vibe?
I don't know.
There's like a slash over time, like, I am evil. I intend to do harm to you for no reason, and I am pissed off at you. Grr.
I'm going to point at this tiny Marill and go, do you want a Pokemon fight, or do you want to go the other way?
Actually, roll against me, and I'll give you +1 to this. This is for like essentially animal handling, but it's gonna be Pokemon handling.
A solid 3.
Oh my goodness.
So the Marill comes up to you, slaps your cheeks with double slap, and it goes, Marill, and it just sounds deeper now.
Fair
what are
enough.
you gonna do?
I'm going to call out my Murkrow.
Okay. What is Murkrow gonna do?
Why are all the Pokemon so aggressive?
I would like to tell Murkrow to use Pursuit
Okay.
on this little demon.
Roll a d12 for me if you can.
Alright.
Oh wow. Actually, technically you don't need to. Well, actually, yeah, you do. Wait. Yeah, you do. Just making sure.
A D what? Sorry.
D12.
Another 3.
Oh my
Dire.
goodness, Vidge is getting beat up by this Marill.
I'm so good
So-
at threes.
The Marill uses Water Gun, which shoots the Murkrow down out of the air, but doesn't like kill it, doesn't faint it or anything like that. But it does shoot it down, and the Murkrow is like looking directly at the Marill with the slash over its eye, and it's angered by this Marill. The Marill, in fact, is getting cocky now, and it just goes Marill, and it just laughs while it's kind of just being a dick right now. And all you can see is it's now using its tail to kind of moon you, if that makes sense. Like it's making teasing gestures at you with its tail and trying to smack its butt, but it can't because it has really short arms. So it's a little chonky. So
It's like, I'm trying. You know the gesture.
I'll look at Murkrow and go like, you know what? This dude sucks. Confuse Ray.
oh shit. Okay. Give me a D20 and then a D12. Oh
Alright.
shit. Oh, actually no, that's perfect if you did that because that's a D20 already. Do a D12 though, just so I can see.
10.
Oh damn.
Okay.
Um,
Nice.
So when you hit, or when the Confuse Ray hits, the Meryl initially uses Water Gun again, and I'm gonna see what just happens. And it gets launched into the water, and you don't see it, but your Murkrow kind of like puffs up his chest and just like, yeah, I'm a badass.
Good.
Murkrow.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna tell Meryl that he can spend his time being confused and reflect on his actions. And I'm going to take Murkrow and continue along my way to the Poke Center.
You get to about here in between a battle.
Perfect.
Don't worry. Give me a D20 real quick.
13.
13.
Okie dokie.
It's above what Vigor got.
Let me do this. That was before, but yeah. No, I just have to. So I have a random selection of Pokemon for each area, and you guys are rolling for them.
I see.
But that's kind of interesting.
What happened?
They're just an interesting Pokemon. So a little Phanpy comes prancing down the dock, and it just looks up at you, and it goes, "Fan."
I would like to look down at him and be like, you good little dude? You know where you're going?
It definitely gives you like a smile, and it just goes, "Fan," and it just smiles. It's just all smiles today.
Aw. I'm gonna give him a little pat on the head.
D20 for animal handling.
So good at this.
I think you still get a +2 for this. So yeah.
$21.
Oh,
Nice.
Well, that's actually really good. I'm a little
20.
shocked. The Phanpy begins to tug at your leg. Would you like a Phanpy?
Sure, I'll take Manphy with me.
Okay. The Phanpy wishes to be carried.
We'll carry this Manphy.
Well,
It
how
is a
much
very,
did this fanfic weigh?
Sassy Phanpy.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I said it's a very sassy Phanpy.
Cute.
How much does this fanfic weigh?
Not too heavily. It's probably about, like, realistically speaking, it probably weighs about 15 pounds.
A 15-pound elephant?
Yeah, Phanpys are like the size of your foot, man.
The baby.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I usually like baby elephants weigh more than that, but you know, Phanphys aren't
No.
exactly real elephants, so.
Yeah, no, Phanpys are like the size of a football, a little bit bigger. Its evolved form is quite a bit bigger. It's about the size of a bear, essentially. But yeah, you wish to keep the Phanpy and like carry it with you?
Like that, yes.
All right. The Phanpy is very pleased, and it seems to be like just ecstatic that it gets to go with you.
Cute.
Yeah. And you do make it to the entrance of the Pokemon Center. I'll tell you that much. Now, going down the line, I believe it is now. Yeah, because Phoenix, you technically would have went first, but you don't get your special treatment today. No, Rosie, it is
Phoenix-
your turn.
Phoenix already.
I think it's Britt's turn. She rolled higher than me.
Oh wait, did Britt?
Yeah, she just barely. I rolled a 3. She rolled a 5.
Oh shit, Britt, it is your turn.
Oh, is that how we're doing it?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Where were you last? I believe
I
you
don't
were
remember.
talking to the jeweler here,
Oh yeah.
and
man.
you were going to, you were going to meet up with a few individuals, or basically like do whatever you wanted. Honestly, I think you
Didn't
wanted
I
to.
sell him my necklace or something.
You did,
Yeah.
and it was a really good necklace.
And he gave me a kit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I'll just start walking towards the forest.
Okay, which forest do you want to go to?
Let's go I don't know, on the right.
Okay, so like over here.
Yeah.
Where are
Okay.
you? Oh, you're
Um,
right there.
So Britt, if you want to grab your character, you can. You want to go right there?
Yeah. Right here.
Give me 1d20.
Okay.
What did you get? Oh, 13. Oh, okay. How do
Wait, where's my Eevee?
your Eevee is in your character sheets. Since your your Eevee is now your character.
Oh, okay.
So I have a question for you.
Mhm.
How do you feel about this guy coming up to you, Melon, looking for food?
Aw.
Isn't it like a fur?
So it is a ferret. So ferret,
Aw.
Aw.
ferret basically is going through what you can see as garbage on the ground,
Aw.
and it's grabbing like candy bars and like old food, and it's just nibbling on it, and it sees you. It definitely sees you, and it's not really bothered or anything. But what would you like to do?
Hmm. Are there berries on the trees around there?
Give me a perception check. So just roll a d20, and I'll give you a +3 for this. So what is this that you rolled? 15. Oh yeah, no, you definitely see berries all around you. Some of them are higher, some of them are just on low bushes. What would you like to do with
Okay.
that?
I think I'll grab some of them. I'll start picking some of them and put them in my pocket and try and slowly make my way over and see if it will let me pet it.
Okay. Give me a d20 for animal handling, and I'll give you +1.
Okay, so I rolled another 15.
All right. So you definitely, you're basically breaking bread with this ferret, and it doesn't mind you at all. It seems pretty complacent. It seems happy. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to tame it? Are you trying to befriend it? How are you going about this?
I think I'm gonna try and befriend it, and since it's digging through trash, I kind of want to offer it some berries and see if we can make a friendship through that.
Okay. When you give the ferret the berries, it smiles really brightly, and you notice that it has markings on its throat, bite marks, and it can't speak. It doesn't make noise at all. like the fur is essentially unable to use its vocal cords. But
So sad.
it's very happy that you gave it food, and it just kind of like curls up around you, like around your waist, and it just is now like a furry belt, if that makes sense.
A furry
A
belt.
sash.
A sash, yeah, geez. Whatever happened to sashes? Are they still around?
Possibly.
Like a furry fanny
I don't
pack.
know. Yeah, furry fanny pack. The fur allows you to catch it, and it just seems very happy that it has someone that like is taking care of it right now. And both of you, so Vidge and you, both now have another Pokemon at your disposal if you so want.
Yeah, I think I'll catch it.
Alrighty. Let me just give you this. There's no need to roll for catching this one because it is now yours.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you would like to do before your turn is up? So I'm just gonna.
I think since there's scratches on its neck, I think I'm gonna go take it to the Pokemon Center
Okie dokie.
and see if they can do anything to help him.
Yeah. Let me do this then. So I'm gonna have you directly on the inside now because you have enough turns to do literally whatever you want right now. You are now inside the Pokemon Center, and the professor smiles when she sees you, and she's like, "Oh, hello again. You're the one with the different realm, I believe."
Yeah, the one I can't remember.
Yeah. And she just like she gets so ecstatic that that you can't remember. She asks you, "So what can I help you with, my dear?"
Well, I just got this ferret, and it seems to have some nasty scratches on its neck. I was wondering if there's anything you can do to help him.
Give me a d20.
Okay.
Ooh.
So she looks at Furret, and Furret is just overjoyed that he's being pet right now. Like people are like handling him. But she looks at him and gives you like a kind of not a like a sad look, but definitely a look of I wish I could do more. And she says, "Well, sadly, these are scars that I think happened while he was evolving. I want to do more for him, but I can't. And it seems that he would need expertise, surgery, and I don't think we have the capabilities for that right now. And if I'm being honest, very dangerous. But I will tell you this, I think there's a little ways west there might be someone that could potentially help. I don't know them very well. I do hear that he's kind of a healer."
I'm gonna look at Furret and see if he agrees to go on this adventure to find out.
And Furret gives you a subtle nod, but kind of worrisome look.
It'll be okay, buddy. Let's go.
And I guess the professor just like smiles at you and says, "Well, just so you know, I think your Furret is tough, but do be careful on the roads. Sometimes Pokemon and their trainers can get lost. Some of these forests around here are a little dangerous, if I'm being honest with you."
Well, thanks for the heads up. I really appreciate it, but I'm gonna risk it.
risking it for the biscuit.
Yep.
And she gives you like a subtle nod and a wave. But your ferret seems to be really happy just to be there with you.
So I guess we're gonna head on to this adventure to find the healer.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you right there, though. There we are. I believe it is your turn now, Rosie.
All right.
And you, I believe, were leaving the bakery, Steven's Bakery.
Yeah, Steven and Chuck.
Yep. Is there anything you want to do? Like, where do you want to go?
I'm probably gonna exit the bakery and pull the data pad out of my pocket
Okay.
and try to turn it on, see what it does.
Okay. So when you were leaving the bakery, Chuck gives you like a really big roar, and Steven smiles and waves goodbye to you. And as you're leaving, boop, I'm gonna put you over here. Actually, wait a minute. Why did I put you there? Sorry, 1 second. There we go. As you're leaving the bakery,
Where am
where are all of us? But no, you're right here.
I? Okay.
You're in a nice house-like bakery.
Oh, you're near Vig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you're leaving, you look at your data pad, and I need you to give me a d20 right when you leave because you rolled the lowest.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm in
Oof.
danger.
Oh, no.
Help! I'm in danger.
Help.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be fun.
No.
So how do I say this in a nice way?
Oh.
What happens to the boy?
Oh, no.
What do you what would you do with your data pad? Just answer me that before.
I was gonna see if they had something like Google Maps, just so I could see like what the geography is here.
Okay, you definitely have it. This is gonna be fun. So you bring up Pokemaps, basically, town map, and all of a sudden you see everything. Like you see the entire world almost all mapped out. But in that split second, this mofo spear dives your phone and snatches it.
Oh my goodness. I thought you were
Get
about to say
back here!
I thought you were gonna say it literally speared it with its beak.
No, just stole it. So it does fly away, but is there anything you would do in that situation to get like your phone?
Oh no.
Because evil does.
I'm looking. Can I have Nugget try to cast Confuse Ray, or is it too far away?
You know, I'll allow it if
I'm
you
just gonna hold
if you
Nugget to the sky.
you just have to beat a 16. Do a d20.
That's a Firo, right?
Yeah,
Ah,
that's a Spiro actually.
Oh, Spiro? I thought it was a
No,
Or
that's
Firo.
no,
a
sorry,
Firo. That
that's
is
a Firo.
Firo.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that is a Firo. Sorry, I messed up. So Nugget tries his hardest, try as he might, does not connect with that Firo.
It's okay, buddy.
What does he connect with though? Oh shit. He does
Ooh.
connect with a Pokemon
Oh
though.
no. Is it that Wooper?
Nope.
It's a flying whooper.
He connects
Oh,
with a Venomoth. And
That's-
the Venomoth
that is
Crash-
not a Venomoth, is it?
That's the Venomoth. Or yeah, that's
oh,
a
no, that
Venomoth.
is a Venomoth. Okay, I thought it was Frostmoth, but you're right. You're
Oh,
right.
I know.
What's
no, good.
Frostmoth?
It's icy moth Pokemon, but it's
Yeah,
newer.
it-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's why
very new.
I have not played that game yet, or I don't.
Yeah, that's a Venomoth. You're right.
Yeah, no worries. I was just like, oh man, is my Pokemon knowledge going downhill? But no, it crash lands onto the roof
Oh no.
of the building, and it doesn't get up.
Oh no!
It's on the roof.
Yeah, it's on the
Can
roof.
I
It's
try to
hanging
get up
off.
to it?
Try. You know what? I'll let you try. I'll give you a +1 d20. Just try.
Oh.
Poor Stella. Poor Stella.
How do I want to?
That's an 8.
Hmm.
Not that it makes much difference, I'm sure.
You know, I'll be somewhat nice with this one. While you're trying to get onto the roof, you slip and fall. Snow begins to make the moth Pokemon fall to the ground with all the other snow, and it begins to get buried in the avalanche that you have now caused on this.
Well,
poor
I'm
little creature.
gonna try to dig it out. I want to make sure it's okay. I think I killed it.
Just so we're clear, this is gonna be a D6 roll. Roll against me.
Are you kidding?
How? Oh my god!
goodness.
Oh,
You're kidding me.
oh my gosh.
I can't save it.
Oh no!
This
Call
is,
for help.
you know, this is gonna be
Call for
interesting
help.
here.
Call for help.
So dead.
Nugget all of a
Oh,
sudden puffs up and begins to change colors. And then all of a sudden Nugget stops. And Nugget goes and looks at you and goes, huh? Just like just really confused.
I don't know how
But-
to help you, buddy.
But the Venomoth is dead. The Venomoth is dead.
Oh no, like it's dead.
It's dead.
Goodness. Can
Oh,
you just
no.
killed it
Oh
So
no.
that hard?
I wasn't gonna say anything about this, but Nugget literally killed a Venomoth that was level, like high leveled. Like
Is
it's
that why he like almost
36.
evolved?
yeah,
Oh baby.
Oh, you
like it's a
almost-
level 36 Venomoth versus your little Nugget.
Isn't it like
and-
what Pokemon is Nugget again?
He's
Eevee.
an Eevee.
Oh my!
Yeah.
What happened? What
Eevee
did you
literally just like
That was
no,
just
he
a
did kill it.
series of bad rolls.
What?
The worst part is you didn't even want that, but like
No,
I
was
bet
trying
everyone
to
else
help.
would have loved it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What
Can
happened?
I don't want to leave it there. Can I take it? Can I like? I mean, this thing's probably big. Like, can I feasibly
It's
carry
big.
it to the Pokemon Center? Just, I don't know the
It's-
proper methods of disposal. Is there animal control? Like, what I call?
It is light. It is light. I'll allow you to carry it. But I will tell you this. There's gonna be. I need you to roll 3 d20s back to back to back, and there's gonna be a really fun. Like if you get below
Oh my
a 2.
god!
Oh yes,
Really?
yes.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Oh my
So I am
goodness.
really happy about this.
I give
This is
up.
gonna be so much fun.
Beer's
Um,
too happy. Beer's way
Yes.
too
That's
happy.
2 1s in a row.
So here's what happens. You get to basically where Vidge is right now,
Mhm.
and you still have the Venomoth on your back.
And I'm crying. Like,
You are crying, and I don't blame you. But what is very funny, but also sad, that happens is that you are lifted by a gust of air and thrown all the way back to the Mamoswine.
Like it lifted up under its wings?
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't know a gust of wind could breathe. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
my
no.
goodness.
So what everyone that's like within eye shot of the river's just gonna see just Stella screaming her head. Ah! She goes over into the trees.
The last
Like,
thing you see is Mammoth Swine's ass crack.
Yep.
Oh no. Here's where it gets really fun. So for everyone who is not Stella right now, I need you to roll a d6.
Oh dear. Stella Graham watches Stella approach, about to greet her when suddenly she hears someone down the river. Well. 4.
5, 4.
2.
Hell.
What
Britt?
happened? So.
Do you know how to roll a d6, Britt?
No. Oh wait.
So you
Yeah.
see, yeah.
Oh.
Perfect
Oh.
6.
So I just want you to realize Vidge was the only one that their roll didn't make you go into a face fill of mammoth swine shit.
Oh my goodness.
So if you can imagine this, everyone, there is a heaping pile of mammoth swine shit that is 6, 12. Okay. That is, you know what? I'll make it a little higher. That is 15 feet high.
Oh.
It's just a stockpile. And you just face plant, arms out, spread wide, into it.
No, not again.
And
Where's-
you are then noticed by the mammoth swine, and the mammoth swine looks at you and goes, and it begins to carry you across the river as a nice gesture.
Thank you, bud. Hee hee.
I'm surprised you didn't do that before when you landed on his back from when you first started.
He can
It
see
goes-
I'm having a rougher day today.
Fair enough, you know. That's fair
It
enough.
does go back, though. It does go back. But you are now a little bit stinky, and you did kill a Pokemon today. How do you feel?
I feel really bad.
All right, that's fair.
That
So,
was a rough like hour, if that.
no, yeah.
My goodness.
And I still don't have my phone.
You don't have your
Nope,
phone?
it was stole.
And also, what happened to the Venomoth? It's just gone now?
It went with the wind.
Oh, you showcase. There's
Gone
just a
with the wind.
corpse flying around.
Like,
Great.
It wasn't the
now-
corpse that made you fly, Joe.
Like some morbid kite.
Yeah.
Just dead bodies flying in the air. All the Venomoths are like, "Oh God, Bill, are you okay?" Oh, so
And then he-
Phoenix,
Oh my goodness.
you have a unique encounter right now.
Oh no.
I need you to roll a D100 for me. Okay, not bad, not bad. So when this happens, you have a Cranidos come running, not just running, just dashing at your knees.
Ooh.
Dodge.
Roll a D12 if you can.
Oh.
Oh,
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 God,
man.
Perfect
Damn.
12.
oh God!
No.
So you know how your knee goes forward?
Oh no.
It runs right into your one knee, and your knee goes backwards.
Oh.
Oh.
And then it uses its headbutt to headbutt your other knee that is like stabilizing you, and you fall into the river.
So it broke your knees and then made you fall into the river.
Broke one of my knees.
It broke one of your knees.
Oh my
Now,
goodness.
it's watching you from the shoreline, and you're in freezing cold water, but it is literally just huffing at you. It's going,
What? I'm not familiar with this Pokemon. Can I see a larger picture?
Oh yeah, sure.
Isn't that like a fossil Pokemon that like only comes?
It is. It's a fossil Pokemon.
Well, since my Pontiac is out, let's flamethrower that motherfucker.
All right, so this is gonna be fun.
Oh no.
When you send Pontiac out, Pontiac is hurt. I hope you know that. So you get a -1 to this. Oh my god!
Why are you
No.
doing this to me, Vigor?
Oh
It doesn't
no!
matter. It doesn't
D12,
matter.
man, D12. Just
It doesn't-
D12 it. If you
Stella,
D12 and get a 12, you know what? Saving grace. Just oof. Okay.
7.
The
-1.
flamethrower doesn't do much to the Cranidos. And while this is happening, the Cranidos begins to use Zen Headbutt. And it
How about
hits
the water?
your bird.
Oh my! How did you hit my bird?
13. Your how do I say this? Your fletchling is unconscious in the water with you right now, and you have a broken kneecap, man. Like you're not kneecap, sorry. Your knee is literally just going the wrong way. What do you do?
I'm gonna grab my fletchling, keep him above water, and swim to the opposite shore with my one good leg and both arms. Well,
Fair.
one arm that's not holding the. Well, I'm gonna put my fletchling back in his Pokeball,
Smart.
and
smart.
then use both my arms and one good leg to swim.
Okay.
Trying not to move my bad leg as much as possible.
So the Cranidos sticks its toe in the water and it just instantly sprints away and it leaves. You do make it across and you're crawling, just so you know, you are crawling.
Yeah.
But what do you want to do?
Gonna get my Quagsire out.
Okay. Do you know how to do that with your character sheets?
Let's see. Does click and drag?
Yeah, if you click and drag over it, like you have to be on the name. Yeah, there you go. So this is the first time your Quagsire and you really get to meet each other face to face, and your Quagsire just goes. "Wah."
Okay. Welcome to the team. We are in bad shape, so it's on you to save the team, buddy. And I'll tell you what, you're gonna get a hell of a reward, but I need you to get us across that water and towards that Pokemon Center on the far side. My knee's pretty
And
fucked.
Your Quagsire points at itself, points at you, and then points at the Poke Center.
Yes, and I'll tell you what, I will give you the best fucking name ever if you get this mission done. And
Give me a D20, and I will give you a +4 to this roll.
Oh my god.
Oh, good thing I gave you the +4. Okay. Oh,
gosh.
damn. Your
Oh.
Quagsire does take you across right next to Vidge. Oh shit, that's the wrong Pokemon. And it is huffing and puffing the entire way. Grimes, you see a Quagsire carrying a very injured Phoenix across the water, and your Quagsire is heaving and hoving. Like literally, it is taking in too much water, and it got you to the shoreline, and now it is like slowly sinking into the water. It's not dying. It's just it's definitely
grab him.
tired.
grab him with my good arm, pull him ashore.
All right.
If I
Yeah,
can.
you can. No, you can. Like he's not like resisting at all, and you're both heaving and hoeing, and you're just like, kind of thing. What do you want to do now? You have a broken.
Vigor, you broke
I'm gonna-
his dang leg.
I'm gonna tell him to take a rest and put him back in the Pokeball and then see if I can flag down Grim.
Okay. Grimes.
Look over and be like, alright, I just watched someone get yeeted with a dead moth on its back, and now I have broken leg man. This is going well, and I'm going to be like, let's get you to the Poke Center, and I'm going to offer to help him hobble towards the
Painkillers,
Poke Center.
please.
Killers, please.
Oh.
Oh my god, my knee was not in that good a shape to begin with. This is not going to be good for it.
I'm like gonna fireman carry his ass.
Can you just do one thing for me?
Oh no.
Oh.
Give me a D20, and there's gonna be a real. So, Stella, would it be okay if you were like near them right now?
Sure.
Okay. Because I know you were going that direction.
Oh no.
I need you all. Oh, I need you all to roll a D20 for this.
Man, oh my goodness, everybody.
Thank
Oh, no.
God.
Oh no! No!
All of
Meeker
us.
really
Oh,
wanted to
God.
screw y'all over.
Rosie, why'd you have to ruin my fun?
I'm sorry. Because you made me go face first into a pile of poop.
That's true. Here, I'm gonna
Oh
make
my
this look a
goodness.
little bit nicer. So Grimes, you're actually lucky. There is an angry Cranidos that is stopped, and it goes basically in between your legs to like just passing both of you by, and it just stops and sits in front of Stella.
Oh, this motherfucker again. He's the motherfucker who broke my leg.
And I just got here, so I'm looking at you and your busted leg, and I'm looking at this Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, that tracks.
Grim, I got a turd twig. Is that gonna help?
Oh.
I don't know what that thing is.
Oh, the Cranidos. If you can imagine hard eyes on a Pokemon, it gives hard eyes to Stella. And it's just sat in the snow, smiling, and breathing in, wafting in that air.
Which smells slightly of Mammoth. That's Mammoth's white
Oh,
poop.
I see. Why is it attracted to that?
Oh,
Oh, he looks cute.
Phoenix
Did you
is not
really
happy.
try to break my friend's knees?
it kind of like cuddles up to you, and then when it stares at Phoenix, it goes.
Like, because it spit on Phoenix.
Oh my god. So I'm gonna speed up the process here. Would you like an angry Cranidos that is very high leveled?
I guess, yeah. He seems sweet. I'm gonna give him a poffin.
You're gonna get. Oh shit. Your relationship with the Cranidos grows, and it is very pleased that you gave it a poffin.
I love you, cutie, but you do seem to be a little dangerous, so is it okay if I put you in the Pokeball for now?
It nods. It's happy with that.
Okay, and I touch the Pokeball to its head because I haven't done this yet. And it goes in.
Yeah, exactly. It goes in. I'm just gonna put CR as its name for right now, so it's Cranidos. There we
Kneecap
go.
breaker.
Kneecap breaker.
Oh god, I'm just like this Pokemon.
You were so...
Something in the future is gonna be.
You were
It's gonna be
so-
breaking heads or breaking knees.
Well, Nugget already killed someone, so
Yeah, that's true.
By accident, though.
yeah, that's true.
The best part though.
Also,
But now you have a Cranidos, and I'm gonna put in its moveset right now. Yeah, no worries.
Veigar, I was like so distraught because you were just so mad that Stella got 20. You were like, no.
I was excited. I literally thought it was gonna be breaking skulls with you guys.
Why were you trying to? Why did you want it to kill everyone?
Just for fun.
My goodness, no. And I'm just here in the Pokemon Center just having an existential crisis.
Oh yeah, I'm soaked, frozen with my knee broken.
So, Vidge,
Yes, hello. What's up?
you managed to get Phoenix all the way to the Pokemon Center. You're all there, by the way. You're all to the Pokemon Center now. I'm going to tell you all that you all are gaining abilities without your knowing, but they will randomly pop up and you'll get to learn more about them. If you guys want to put your characters at the front entrance, feel free. Front entrance is right there. So, before you guys wanted to go on an adventure and kind of like find out what that legendary Pokemon was, and do you guys still want that journey? Like, from all of you, Britt, Boss, Stella, Phoenix, Vidge.
Yeah, but I want my map back.
I don't know when you're getting
I need
that
to buy
thing back.
supplies before I can go on a journey.
Fair. You can buy those.
And heal your leg, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll go do that with Phoenix real quick. So Phoenix, do you want to ask the beautiful Nurse Joy? No, I'm joking. The professor, if you can heal your leg here.
Hey, Professor. I'm pretty sure my knee's supposed to not do that. Can I get a medic?
Oh shit. She knows exactly what you need, and she gives you like she slides over the counter. She's like, whew, oh shit, and she comes up right to you and says, "Oh shit, are you okay? Well, here, let me fix that for you." Literally puts you on your back, puts your bad knee on her shoulder, yanks your leg, and your knee pops back into place, and you hear. And then
there's a solid 3 minutes of profanity, and it is very inventive. Very inventive.
Oh, she wraps it in some bandages, and there's some gauze over it with some sort of cream. But you then are forcefully given 2 really large pills, and they're just shoved down your gullet, and you swallow
I
them
would have
instantly.
taken them willingly, so I'm
And-
assuming they're painkillers.
Basically, she looks at her watch and she's like, all right, you should be good in a little bit, but are you okay?"
Well, I'm a little wet.
And she says,
Also,
"Oh,
my knee hurts.
She says, "Oh, do you need new clothes?"
Yeah, I was gonna go buy some. I managed to take out one of the Quagsires, and the other one was kind of a draw, so I have to go back for that one later.
She goes under the desk to find some lost and found clothes. Would you like? And she basically pulls up a sweater that has a Mr. Mime on it and says, "All Pokemon are cute Pokemon," and then some pants that are pink, hot pink.
I'm gonna stare at it for a minute and say, "Beggars can't be choosers." Yeah, I'll take it.
She gives you both of them, and you notice that the sweater is like it keeps you warm, and you feel like really cozy in it. Like it just feels cozy. The pants, on the other hand, are a little breezy, but they do the job. It's like those those rip-off pants like that stage producers sometimes gave their dancers or their singers, and they would just rip off their pants.
Yeah.
On stage. Yeah, those. They're basically those.
I've put them on, but I haven't gotten up off the floor.
And she's like, "All in a day's work." I'm gonna change things up. Britt.
Yeah.
what would you need right now, or what would you like?
What do I need?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my Pokemon need healing.
She's doing that for you guys all over. Don't worry. The moment that you get in, your Pokemon are taken care of by her.
I can't think of anything that I need or want. I was like going on an adventure, unless like you can give me a weapon.
Weapon.
Pulls out a Glock.
You
Yeah, of
came
course.
done.
Of
I'm
course.
about to cap this Charizard. Just something like that.
Oh no.
Oh.
A Glock
But no,
in the Pokemon world.
she's just like, well, no one really uses weapons here, but I can give you a Poke toy, and it keeps the Pokemon away or at bay.
Okay, I'll have that.
She gives you a Clefairy toy, and basically most all Pokemon love it. And if you chuck it into the woods or something, Pokemon will follow it.
Nice, thank you.
Mm-hmm. No worry, Grimes. You are safe. Your Pokemon are good. I'm just joking. Your Abra's dead. No, I'm joking.
Your Abra died for no reason.
You just hear
Oh.
sobbing for the rest of this campaign.
Oh no. Oh god. So boss, what about you?
I'm still trying to understand what's going on. So what are we doing?
A lot of you want to go on an adventure to find a pretty sizable creature, Pokemon that is supposedly a legendary.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna ask her for two things. I'm gonna ask for a camera and where can I buy a Pokedex?
So she looks at you and she's like, "Oh, I wish you were here earlier. Someone actually just got our last Pokédex. I wonder how they're doing." And then she looks at Stella and is like, "Oh, hi!"
And I'm wet and I'm covered in poo.
And she lost her Pokedex.
In there.
But she says, "Well, if you need a camera, I guess I could give you this." And she gives you a really shitty, and I do mean shitty, Polaroid camera. So if you've ever seen the Pokemon Snap Polaroid cameras that they actually gave out, they're really shitty. Like, they do not do the job, and they
don't
take
take
a very
pictures?
specific film. No, they do take pictures. They're just really shitty. And then there's also this outline of like Pokemon that you didn't take pictures of around it. Anyways, you got a decent enough camera to take photos, but it is still a shitty camera.
Is it like so you said it was like a Pokemon whatever kind of camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in real life, they did make these Polaroid cameras for Pokemon Snap lovers. It's not horrible. It's just I had a really tough time using it when I was younger because they were not the greatest. But it will do the job if you if you're focused enough with the camera and you know how to take a photo, you should be good.
Okay, cool. Is there a place where I can get a Pokedex, or is like another area or something? I don't know.
She says in kind of like a worrying voice, "Oh, up the mountain there is, but I'd say if you want to go through the forest and you go west from here, northwest technically, you could go to the next town and maybe get a good one. If you go south, you're most likely just going to be stuck at dead ends, but Cave Pass? Northwest is your best bet."
Is there any place like on the way to whatever this big old Pokemon thing we're talking about is?
Yes, there is a village. It's just I don't know if anyone's selling cameras there.
I mean, you just gave me a camera. You just gave me a camera. I mean the Pokedex.
Oh, I thought you asked for another camera before.
No, not for another camera. She gave me a camera. I'm going to use that. I'm just talking about the Pokedex now.
For Pokédex, yeah, northwest. You just have to go past that area, and it's right over the hill.
All right, Stella. I guess we'll have to use your Pokedex for now.
I don't have it anymore.
Hmm.
Afiro took it.
Oh. Maybe it'll come up. Okay.
Looking-
so I got my item.
Looking at Grimes. What do you need?
Ooh. I would like to go to a store if they have one to see if I can pick up any items for like healing along the way or extra food for the Pokemon, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Maybe some rope.
She does tell you that I can give you basically rations that can keep you tied over for like 3 to 4 days if you really need to extend it. But the best place to get rations is probably right next door where some of the Pokemon trainers like meet up. And if you do decide to go on that one adventure, it's just going to be a little hectic because a lot of people are currently going after them. Like this one Pokemon. They want to see and catch this massive Pokemon.
I don't know what the big deal with catching this Pokemon is. I just think taking a good picture of it and maybe researching it a little bit would be nice.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm gonna go to where they were talking about those supplies.
Okay. I'm going to make sure that everyone gets the stuff that they need. Stella, though, I think it's your turn.
Yay. I have taken the familiar path to where I know the shower is, cleaned off again.
Fair.
Still kind of horrified because I didn't think Pokemon could die because they never did in like my familiarity with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to ask the professor about that.
Ooh. So this is a really good chance for basically history. You're learning about history. So give me a D20 real quick.
Okay.
She gives you a normalized answer. Okay. I'm gonna say you're a little shaky when you ask this,
Yeah.
and you're probably like death Pokemon question mark, and you will retain most of all what she says here. She tells you that yes, Pokemon do die, and it's just natural way of life. Sometimes we can't get up from a fight, but a lot of times when we're in these fights, we live in the moment and we're trying our best to just be the best us, and we're working to try and make things not just for ourselves but for those that we care about. And you do have the ability to lose your friends. So what is your biggest worry or question, I should say?
So they can die just like us. What happens? There's no way to bring them back, I'm assuming. Question?
Let me just test this. Okay. Well, I don't want to give you false information, but I do know there have been people in the past that have stated that their Pokemon have magically come back, but it is very rare cases. Like, I haven't even heard any case like that for over 7 years, I'd say. But I do know it is very rare, and sometimes it's hard, but yeah.
Follow-up question, a little bit unrelated. Do those Pokedexes come with GPS? Like, can we track to see where the one I lost is? Like, find your iPhone sort of thing?
And she's basically looks at you like, yes. And she'll go on the computer and she'll look, and she says, why is your Pokédex or Pokénav on top of a mountain right now?
Hero took it.
Oh, and now it's flying northwest, and now it's flying north. Oh, well, it's miles away for right now, but you might
Cool.
be able to get it in the future.
In the future.
So I'm gonna tell you guys, like, I'm gonna give you guys all your rations, all your like gear that you essentially ask for and need for right now. You can put it in your items menu. I am about to go get some water for myself because this drink that I made for myself is kind of making my mouth dry. But when I come back, do you guys want to go on that adventure, or do you want to do separate things? Like, what are you feeling?
In character, I want to prepare more before we go on that sort of adventure because,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, things have not gone swimmingly thus far.
Fair, very fair.
I have put in my items, shitty Polaroid camera.
Nice.
I'm gonna message you with the stuff I want to get because it's a list, but I probably won't be able to afford all of it right away.
No worries.
You said we can get Pokemon
Oh yeah, you
rations?
won't get all of that.
You said we can get rations, right?
Yes, she'll
So-
give you rations like instantly. She'll give you like 3 days worth of rations. Technically 4, but like that's really rationing it out.
I'll take the rations they have, but I'll also go next door because I do have some money.
Okay, sounds good.
Take what
Brett,
you
what
have.
about you?
Yeah.
That's probably what I'll also do is, get what I can from the Pokemon Center, but I'll also go shopping for what I can buy.
Okay. What about you, Britt?
I still want to go on the adventure to go find the healer.
Fair enough.
The what?
The healer for
Alright.
it.
Oh, yeah.
You
you're
said
gonna
that
be
at the
going on your own.
same exact time. That was crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I was just like, whoa.
They're in sync.
Grimes, what about you?
I'm gonna grab my supplies and then I would like to go on an adventure.
Okay. And then Stella.
I want to go shopping.
All
you gonna
right.
come with me, Stella?
Yeah,
I'll-
I'll do that.
Yay.
I'll be back in
I'm also
2
going with
minutes.
Cool. 3 of us going together. We're going shopping. So I guess we're gonna plan on what we're gonna do.
Shopping trip.
If anybody could help me walk, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Painkiller hasn't kicked in yet.
It is, but busted knee.
Yeah, you probably don't want to walk on that too much. I'll probably help you.
Let's get on either side of him.
Yeah, because I'm
use
not gonna carry
crutches.
a firefighter style like Grimes did.
Hey, it was effective.
What I want to do not this round. What I want to do like for the future thing. Why is there your Kratos now, Rosie?
Keep
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucker away from me.
I want to probably. I feel like Vigor's going to use that Kratos to break everyone's kneecaps. Nacho destroy your kneecaps is cozy in his Pokeball. Okay. What I was hoping I could go to a few research centers and maybe learn some science. Maybe I can make some
Ooh.
gadgets or something. Learn to make
Spy
gadgets. It'll be
ring,
fun.
spy ring, spy ring.
Define spy ring.
We're gonna go and hunt down Team Rocket and interrogate them.
Well, first we gotta figure out what team it is, because even though it does
That's
that
true.
magnet does have an R on it, that doesn't mean it is Team Rocket, like
It
Vigor
could
said.
be like Team Radiant or
Team
something.
Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Well, well, the job I accepted was taking out some Quagsires and pays 180 a piece, and I managed to get one. So if anyone wants to help on that tomorrow, that'd be great.
I thought we were going to what was it called? I thought we were going on the legendary hunt. That's why we were getting rations and stuff. You probably want to do that for a little bit, so we can like get your Pokemon stronger, so you can actually fight the Quagsires.
Nacho, I love that.
My logic was the other way around, that fighting the Quagsires would get them stronger for the legendary hunt.
Fair enough, but I didn't know we were fighting the legendaries yet, because we're definitely not going to be strong enough for that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Legendary sounds a lot harder than fighting some water Pokemon.
Yeah, but we will find Pokemon on the way. But,
Well, we can put it to a group vote, I guess.
yeah. So I thought we were all going, but I don't know. Because I know that I want to kind of still work at the center to see if I can make some more money.
I would like to go, but I'd like to get a little more prepared first.
I think
It's all up to you guys.
I think it'd be
Like,
nice to bring the professor back some photos of the legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
Scouting expedition?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, we could do a scouting expedition. And we could always go after the legendary once we're actually ready.
I mean, yeah, I don't think any of us are nearly ready to actually go for a legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
There is a chance. It's just a very hard chance.
If I had a quick ball,
Um,
maybe.
Still a chance.
Anyway.
So I'm gonna do something for all of you. I just read Phoenix's list, and it's a good list actually. That's a really good
Basic
thorough list.
survival supplies, yeah.
Yeah. So Phoenix,
can't
how
get
much
the
money
tent,
do you have?
I have 180, I believe.
180.
If
Oh.
if the tent's more expensive, the tarp is fine, and a sleeping bag.
Can I
spent
be
quite a
real
lot of
with
time
you?
outdoors.
Can I be real with you?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know the cost of things in the Pokemon world.
Oh, no worries. A Pokeball is like 100.
Okay, so not getting any of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the things I mark with a question mark is like optional shit. Probably can't get.
Yeah, no worries. You can actually get those. That's the fun thing. But I'm gonna tell you, you got an extra pair of underwear, an extra pair of socks, two pairs of socks, and a Pokeball with your 150. I'll say, like just for 150 altogether.
Well, the Pokeball is not a priority compared to some of the other stuff.
Okay, so you don't want to get an extra Pokeball?
No, I'd rather get survival supplies.
Okay, how many Pokeballs do you have right now? 1 or 2?
I have 3, and they're all in use.
Ah, okay, so you have no Pokeballs. Let me see. Vidge, what do you need? What does your character need? What does Grimes need?
Rations, probably like a length of rope and some goggles.
How much money do you have?
I have 390.
Okay, so for 80, you get all of that.
Okay.
The rations are technically free, but if you want supreme rations, which literally it's like it keeps you for a week, you can get that.
Those the free ones.
Okay. Do you want Pokeballs or anything else, or no?
Oh, and if I can get any like healing sprays or something.
Potions and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
How
What was
many
he
do you
said I-
need? Oh, so,
Probably one for each, so like 4.
okay. So that is gonna set you back 60 right now.
Okay, sounds good.
So Phoenix, you get an extra pair of underwear and an extra pair of socks, or two extra pairs of socks.
Okay, so I got 2 socks and 2 underwear, and what else did I get for 180?
I believe a Pokeball if you wanted it.
I can't afford anything else.
Nope.
God damn.
Or that's for 150. That's 150, but you can't afford anything else. That's the sad thing.
God damn. 150 for 2 pairs of socks and underwear?
Yep.
That's insane.
And the Pokeball if you want the Pokeball.
So 50 for the socks and underwear.
Yes.
Maybe we should do our jobs one more time before we go.
You can.
Yeah, because I don't even have winter clothes yet.
Forgot how much
Or-
money I had.
We have
I
like
forgot
five.
to put it down.
All of us have like 5
Oh.
stuff in the 500s, right? Except
Some
for
of you
Phoenix.
do. Let
Yeah.
me see.
I have
Britt.
exactly 500.
I think you had like 320.
Vidge had 320.
No, Britt.
I thought
I think
Vidge.
Britt had.
I had 390, but now I have 250 after spending some.
Well, now I should probably go back and get some things since I hear you guys like talking about all this stuff.
Where's um let's see. And then Stella, what did you want?
Oh, who joined? What was that?
Mm.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Electric.
Oh,
Oh,
new
thank
friend?
you. Yeah.
For following.
Thank you, Mr. Electric.
Nice.
We're just having fun doing the do.
I want a change of clothes.
Okay. Do you want like hand-me-downs or do you want to actually buy clothes like winter
I'd
gear?
like to
or-
see what's available. I'd
Okay.
also like to have.
Mr. Electric. Wait, that's Chris. Hey, Chris.
Hey,
Oh.
Chris.
I don't know who Chris is, but thank you.
He's my friend.
Hello.
He's a nice dude. Wait, we had Chris on the podcast, right?
No, that was Corey.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry, Chris.
Table talk poke?
I
So
want to prioritize getting like a good pair of hiking boots.
okay, you definitely have the money for it. What colors do you want?
Purple.
You can have like, how do I say this? Like a purple jumpsuit that's like specific for winter.
Mhm.
The boots are separate, but that would cost you about $290 in total. But it is literally like you will not freeze to death in that, and you can climb most terrain because of that.
Okay.
Snowsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a snowsuit. The boots literally allow you to climb.
Nice. Those are definitely useful. How much would a sleeping bag be?
A sleeping bag is probably going to set you back about like 130.
I have that much.
No, you don't.
He
Yes,
does.
I
Oh well,
do.
yeah, you do. You
He has
do.
exactly that much.
Oh, my bad.
My goodness, okay.
So I get a
forgot.
sleeping bag.
You'll get a sleeping bag then. That sounds good.
And I have 0 money.
I have no money.
Can we all share like a tent or something?
Well, if I get a nice tarp and some bungee cords, we'll be all right.
Oh my gosh.
You
How
think we
much
should
is
do
a
that?
tent? I'm assuming that's more than what we have.
Tarp and a bungee cord.
That's
Wait,
what I did back in the
Vigor.
army.
Vigor, I need to go back and get some things.
No worries. We'll go down the list for everyone.
Technically, we're
Okay.
all still in the Pokemon Center.
True.
Wait a minute. So, Stella, you got a jumpsuit or snowsuit and boots, right?
I'm debating on the snowsuit, but
Oh,
definitely
okay.
the boot.
Okay. You got the boots. The boots will be just like 60 straight.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down.
Actually, wait, 160. I'm sorry, 160.
Oh, okay, but they're like fancy. Okay.
They're literally so. I don't want to like metagame, but like you can climb most anywhere with
Awesome.
those.
Okay, so that's 160. And then I wanted to see how much a tent was, but I'm assuming that's a lot.
Like a big tent,
Sure.
500.
I don't have that. How about small tent?
What if we all pitched in
so-
to get a big tent so we all could stay in that thing?
Also true.
If you guys want a small tent, like that's for 1 to maybe 2 people, mainly just 1, is gonna be like 210 essentially, just straight 210, but 500 even for like an 8-person tent. It's just huge. But it also comes with a lot of stuff. Like I'm not going to tell you what it comes with because it's a little fancy, but yeah.
Does anyone want to pitch in for this?
So first of all, I think we all should like figure out what we want before or we pitch in for a tent like that, because I know
Scouting
Phoenix has
mission.
Because I know Phoenix has nothing now.
Yeah, I spent my money.
He is a he is the burnt hobo right now of the group.
Well, we probably
And I
should
feel
do
so
it.
bad for him with the
And we
bent leg.
Oh my
We can also stay at
yeah.
Poke Centers, like for free, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
well here's I love that you asked this question.
Oh,
Some
no.
Pokemon centers will actually require you to pay.
Oh.
Yep.
Makes sense.
But
We'll have
this
to
one
get-
is a nice one.
I'm glad we
It
crash
depends
landed
where
here.
you are. Like if you're in the big cities, some of them are very much like, hey, you gotta pay. And it's only like 10 Pokebucks. But
Oh.
still.
So they don't care if you're dying.
Here, I'm gonna post the list of stuff that I thought would be good survival stuff
Put
Yeah.
it in
into the
like,
D&D chat.
you could
It's
put
a
it in
D&D
the Twitch
stuff
chat.
on the Discord. It's a list.
Them
so
cheap
it-
bastards. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh my
D&D
God.
Stuff.
Yeah,
So
That's
one backpack.
that is a basic. Yeah, it's a basic list of stuff each person should have.
What is an e-tool?
Entrenching tool. It's basically a shovel, but it also has a sawtooth edge for cutting stuff.
Who joined?
It's good for
That was me.
Someone-
I
Oh.
accidentally left and joined. That was my
Oh,
bad.
I was wondering what happened.
Oh,
see.
first aid
That's such a-
kit. Yeah, for sure.
Well, we can't get a
Mhm.
Pokedex for a while,
Yeah.
so I'll just wait for my turn. I'll wait for my turn.
Yeah, no worries.
The
Um,
walking
def-
stick is just for me. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, because of your leg. Oh,
You could just get like a
buddy.
big stick.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we'll find
probably
you a
will just find
branch.
a stick.
I mean, you kind of have to. You can't get a walking stick.
How much time do you think went by just now?
in game?
An
Yeah,
hour,
well, like
tops.
while this is happening. An hour? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Phoenix, you notice that your pain isn't actually hurting. Like, your leg isn't hurting anymore. Like, you don't feel as much pain. Whatever she gave you is working wonders for you.
I'm still not gonna put a whole lot of weight on my leg.
Yeah,
because
don't. No, don't.
I-
You
I
do
am
have
ass-
a limp. You have
Yeah.
a visible limp right now. So
I am
don't.
assuming it's just painkillers because I don't know anything about medicine in this world.
Pseudo voodoo.
Zudo Udo.
Oh
Who
my
said
god, that's
pseudo
so
voodoo?
messed up.
Phoenix tackling
Just
a
to carve
pseudo.
No.
No.
Vidge, I love
Pseudo-
your enthusiasm. Let's do it.
No.
No.
That is a living thing. And that thing is gonna be screaming.
All
like,
you're hearing is.
"Pseudo!" I thought it was gonna be like pseudo,
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
That thing's not even actually made of tree. It's a rock type. It's just to look like a tree.
How much is a backpack?
A backpack?
It-
Um,
Nothing fancy. Just want to carry my stuff.
a satchel is gonna be like 80. A backpack is like 120, just straight.
God. Okay. That's expensive.
Oh yeah, it is.
Let me get my calculator.
I'm
So-
playing this like.
I know.
real.
I'm doing math too.
So who
Yeah,
wants to
there's-
hunt Quagsire tomorrow?
So I'm gonna tell you guys this. If you want the tent, and you want to like all pitch in for the tent, you guys have to. Whoever gets the highest roll has to basically RP against me, and I will give you guys a chance at getting a discount for a lot of. Wow. Okay.
Well,
a
that's
discount.
gonna be easy.
Yeah.
So
11.
whoever gets the highest roll right now gets to RP against me. 11, 17. Ooh, Britt. Oh,
Stella,
oh, and nat
20.
20. Oh, wait, shit.
That's gay.
Why are you getting the nat 20s? This is so shit.
You
It's
got the
only
nat
when we're
20s.
like doing something
Oh.
against you.
To be fair,
Yes.
she also got
To be
two
fair.
perfect ones.
That's
What
also
about-
it balances.
True. What about you, Grimes? You gonna put your hat in the fire?
Bitch.
I think that roll 20 covers it there.
Oh shit. So Stella, you have to voice act, or not voice act. Sorry, you have to RP against me. And right now, I am going to shit on your grave with this, but it is going to be
Oh,
funny for me, but
Grimes,
it's going to be
definitely
great
roll.
for you.
Grimes, roll. Grimes, you need to roll.
No.
So you have Steven in his shop,
Lowest
and you notice that he has like a little for sale sign, and it says tent, and
Oh.
and he's coughing. He's just and
Is that the baker again?
it is.
Yeah.
And Chuck is just huddled up next to him and holding him while he's outside in the cold, and
Why is he
he's just
outside?
smiling. He's just smiling, trying to sell his tent. And
This baker
would
has a tent.
you like to buy from him?
I'm gonna go up and sign. Hi, Steven. How are things today?
And he coughs. He goes, "Oh, hi, Stella. It's wonderful to see you again. I'm doing good. I just have a cough today."
Is everybody else
Um,
there?
No, just Stella.
Is
Just
this all the
Stella right
same
now.
day?
But he says, "So what are you doing?"
And I'm again gonna sign to him. I'm trying to find a tent. I see that you have one. Why don't we go inside and negotiate a deal? It's really cold out here.
And he smiles and says, "You want the tent? I can give it to you for free."
Oh gosh, no. I insist on paying for it. Me and
And
my
he
group, we
says-
were all gonna pitch in for one. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm glad that you remembered he signed, because I was like, "Oh man, what if I forgot to tell like everyone that he signs?" And then I was like, "Oh wait, you knew." And he says, "Okay, we can go in." And he goes in, and he says, "Well, if you want the tent, I can give it to you. No one else really wants it. And it is an older tent."
And again, I'm gonna sign, like insisting, no. We were all gonna pitch in for one. It's totally fine. What price were you asking for it?
"Oh, just 300."
Done and done. And I just hastily like gather up the coins and give him 300.
And he takes the 300 and he smiles and says, "Just so you know, there's a cooking pot on the inside. There's pillows and blankets, but there's also a oh man, sorry. There's a kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but like an incense thing for it. So you put it on the top of the tent, and Pokemon will either avoid it or come towards it."
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm just writing stuff down. Oh wow, that's really generous. And again, signing to him.
Mhm.
And then I'm also gonna sign. Is there anything else I can help you with today with the bakery?
And he says, "No." And he signs with a really big smile on his face. "We made so much the other day, or sorry, not the other day, earlier, that I think we're going to be good for a while. But if you ever want to stop in and just help out, I would love it, and I'd pay you. We actually sold so much that I am getting rid of a lot of old stuff. That tent used to be my parents', but I have no need for it. I'm not going anywhere."
Oh. I'm just gonna give him a huge hug.
And he just hugs you back, and he's just overjoyed that you're taking it.
Yeah, of course.
And he coughs, and then he signs, "Sorry, I have to go take my meds now." And
Yeah, no worries. You go take care of yourself and rest. And goodbye and thank you. And I leave.
So what do each of us owe you?
I could have ruined you there, but I didn't have the heart.
Thank you.
Don't kill him off
Um,
so soon, Vigor. We literally just met. This is their third session. You cannot kill him right off the bat.
I could. I mean, I could
No.
literally just. Oh, thank you for the idea, boss. No, I'm joking.
No, like
No.
seriously. No,
Why do you gotta
seriously.
make it
Like,
dramatic?
like seriously,
Like-
none of
Yeah.
us have even met the guy. You cannot
I
kill
know.
him
Oh, yeah.
off yet.
Just Stella.
So I come back and say,
Um,
hey, I got a tent from Steven, the baker. It's actually really nice. It comes with pillows, blankets, cooking setup. I think
Nice.
it's great.
How much do each of us give you for that?
I mean, it was only 300, so whatever y'all want to pitch in.
I'll give you 100.
Thank you.
But I will tell you that tent is basically a giant Pokeball.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a giant Pokeball, and there's kind of like a mechanism that if you put an incense at the top of it, it kind of camouflages the tent to make it smell really good or really bad. So most Pokemon will.
Yeah, attract
Either be
or
attra-
repel the Pokemon. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Neat. And I'm now broke, and that's cool.
Oh dear. I mean, that's why I gave you $100.
Yeah, but now, like, with everything that I bought, I'm down to 13.
Fair enough.
But that's
No
totally
worries.
fine.
Yeah. No worries though. Like you guys have the essentials and you do get rations from this professor and she's very helpful. Vidge did have to go and do something, just so you guys know.
Oh, she
And
gone?
for right now.
Okay.
Might be back later.
So
So
what time of day is it?
it is currently I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it's evening. It's like late evening. But what would you guys like to do with your essentially free time right now?
I still haven't bought anything.
Yeah.
I
still
thought
haven't
you
got-
did, boss.
No, I mean, no, I only got
You pitched
supplies from
in.
help. I pitched in to help her, but I didn't actually get to buy anything.
Yeah, I didn't buy
Okay.
anything either.
Then I'll let you two buy right now.
Which one?
I'll let you go first, boss, because you were asking. What exactly did you want to buy?
So what do we have as a group for now?
You have a tent. You have warm clothing for in the tent.
Just
You
for
all
in the
have
tent?
rations. Yeah. You all have rations, and I think that's about it.
How much did boots cost?
You could
So-
probably find a pair for like 80.
80. So 80 for how about snow gear, as in the gloves and the jacket and stuff, and the hat, whatever.
For like a whole set, it's gonna probably like so. If you want to have like lighter gear, it might be around 120 to anywhere to 160 for like lighter snow gear.
Okay. And then what about an ice pick?
An ice pick?
Mhm.
You could probably find one for about anywhere from 30 to 50.
50 poker dollars?
Yep.
Okay. And what about the satchel? You said the satchel was like $80.
No, the backpack is $80. The satchel is like 60.
I-
I think that's what I said, didn't I?
No, I thought you said like the
satchel
backpack
was
was
80, backpack was 120.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Backpacks are more expensive. There's a reason for that. So backpacks are 120, satchels are 80. Yes.
So, okay, so I will get. How much did you say for the full gear or whatever?
Sorry. By full gear you mean what exactly? Like the full
Like
snowsuit?
snowsuit.
How tall are you?
6 foot. You mean if in game? If we're talking about in game, I'm just gonna go
Yeah, in-game.
average height. I'm just going with the average
Yeah,
height
so-
of like 5. I'm not gonna be that tall.
You know what? I'll Stella, how much did I ask for you for the snowsuit?
Shoot, I didn't write that down, but it was expensive.
Yeah, I
I
think
thought
it
it was
was
like in the
like
hundreds or something.
I thought it was over that. Like I thought it was like 200 and something.
No, I
But-
thought that was a 10.
No, because the boots were 160. I think that the snowsuit was around that.
The boots were 160 for you?
My boots
Yeah.
were because I have
Those-
fancy boots.
They're very fancy. If you want the onesie, like the onesie snowsuit, that's probably going to cost you 280.
Onesie snowsuit.
Yeah, literally, it'll keep you warm through a fucking blizzard. Sorry for saying fucking, but it'll literally save your life if you're ever in like a blizzard.
So 280 plus the boots, which was 60.
The normal boots, yes.
And then how much you say for a pick? 60. Ice pick.
Yes. No. Pick is anywhere from 30 to 6 or 30 to 50, I believe.
30 to 50. So not as bad as I thought. Alrighty. So yeah, I'll get those items then.
Okay.
Onesie.
Britt.
Onesie, boots and pick.
Okay. Britt, what about you? What do you want to get?
I'm gonna get some healing potions.
Okay. How many would you like? These ones are light healing potions, so they do
How
they
much
do
is
the
one?
job. If you want to buy one, I'll say it's like $20
How about like 5 of them? 5 or 6.
Okay. Okay.
We'll do 6. Keep it even.
Even Steven.
How much is that?
How much money do you have, if I may ask?
Well, you said 320.
Okay. You can bargain, by the way, if you want. If you all of you technically can.
Oh, so I
But-
haven't actually like paid for anything yet. So I still have the chance to bargain since you said there's like a amount, whatever.
I mean, yeah.
So I
Yeah,
guess I'll wait till
it's-
after Britt's turn to actually spend it.
Sure.
About like 60 for 6 of them.
That's really lowballing. Roll a d20 for me,
Okay.
but technically you would have to spend 100. Oh yeah, no, you're not getting that. It's either 100 or nothing.
Okay, let's go down. I'll get 4 of them.
Okay, you're gonna get 4.
Yeah, 4 for how much?
Or no, sorry, it would be 80. Sorry, I couldn't even do math there for a second.
80 for 4.
Or wait,
I thought it was
Yeah,
like
there's
Yeah,
20
80
a
for
pop,
4.
so 80 for 4. 6 would have been 120.
did I? Oh yeah, I did it wrong. Jesus, sorry. I'm
yeah,
really
you
bad
said-
right now.
you said Vidge was gone, so I guess I should take Vidge out of the.
If you want right now. So you want to have 4 for 80?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Keep track of your money though, because
Yeah, I am.
I'm gonna not be able to take
yeah,
keep
I'm
track
writing
of it.
stuff down.
Thank you. So boss, you wanted to try and bargain, right?
I guess so, yeah. So let me bargain for the onesie. What's the price range on that?
What I originally gave you was 260, I think.
No, it's 280, I think. No, I remember.
280.
Mhm.
Okay,
Can I
280.
Can I bargain? I'm gonna bargain for 210.
All right, roll a d20.
Nope. 280s. 280, right?
They look at you and they're like 290.
Oh dear.
But no, they'll say fine, 280.
Okay. 280. Next thing I said boots for how much again?
Your boots are going to be 80 straight.
Straight 80.
Mhm.
I go for 60.
try and roll. See if they'll allow it.
D20.
Mm-hmm.
What the
Oh.
fudge?
Oh, and
They're-
Oh.
they say they're not going to sell it to you. They're tired of your haggling, sir.
Are you kidding me? So I can't even buy them.
Nope. They're just like they're shutting shop. They're just like, nope.
Wait, I
You're
just can't
not
buy any. I
coming
just
here.
can't buy anything anymore.
Nope. They're just like, nope. Get out of here. How dare you? This is
Alright.
quality gear. You shamed me.
They were
Okay,
insulted.
Fine.
Oh.
So wait, does that close for everyone too? So I did buy the onesie.
No. Just you.
So I bought the onesie. So that's 280 minus 400, right? So 120. That's how much money I have left.
Okay.
So at least I bought something. So I no longer am able to go to that shop, right? Or is it
Yeah,
just for
no.
the day?
No, it depends. That's a nat 1, so they're pretty peed off at you. Maybe if someone throws in a good word or something, maybe.
I didn't even do it like more than 3 times. I did it once and then they got mad.
It,
And
you
then they were
know,
fine with the
this
first
is
time.
how I imagined it going down. You're looking at the shopkeep, and it's just this big burly dude who's just like, and you're just like, "Hey, hot stuff. How about you break that price for me?" And then they're like, "No." And then you're just like, "Oh, come on, good looking. Don't you want to see what it looks like on me?" And they're just like, "No," and they just shut they just shut it on you or something. I know you wouldn't do that. That's why I'm saying it.
How do you? What's a winter? So you said it was like a winter onesie that I bought.
Yes, it is literally a snowsuit. But if
Winter
something used frost blasts on you or like blizzard, you would not feel it.
Nice. Man, that was the worst roll in my life. At least it happened on that, but man, I can't even go to that store anymore.
I had like 2 of those on my session.
Is there another store I can go to though?
Not
That's like
really. Like this is like a town kind of area. Like this is the only area.
Really? Okay.
Like for miles basically. But I'm gonna post you guys out here now. Boop. So
Is Grimes just like in the Pokemon Center then for now?
yeah, for now. For right now, I can get you guys to do like side quests and stuff if you
Okay.
want. Or do you want to do the main quest?
Well, I mean, I didn't know there was a main quest. I thought we were just doing our own thing until like something happened. But I'm guessing the main quest is like that legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, I did invite the party to help out on the bounty that I was on for the
Oh, the Quagsires.
Quagsires.
Yeah.
Yeah, 180 apiece. I mean, if it was evening, so I'm assuming it might be next day at this point.
Yeah, you would probably all go to sleep in your tent or the Pokemon Center, and then when you wake up early, would you guys want to do Quagsire, or is there something else you want to do? Because you all have unique chances here. Like, you can literally go and do whatever you want.
Chaos roll. Yep, I'm gonna go help him with Quagsires.
How do you get so many nat 20s?
I don't know,
I know,
and they're on
right?
the worst things.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I'll give you the nat 24, the Quagsire mission.
Oh no.
I'll give you, no, you know what? I'll give you a +2 to every Quagsire. That is what I'll do. God.
Anybody else
All right,
coming?
Phoenix. What we doing?
Well, we gotta get rid of these Quagsires. I assume the guy that paid me yesterday is somewhere nearby.
Are we just chasing them
Um,
off, or you gonna punch a Pokemon again?
How's my knee today?
Your knee's a lot better. It's definitely feeling a lot better. You do have that limp, but it's not really slowing you down. It just feels a little bit wonky, you know?
Did anybody come along besides Stella?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Britt, did you want to? Did you want to punch a Quagsire?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
Wait, you're
God.
actually trying to punch a Quagsire?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. It probably wouldn't hurt them. They'd just be like,
Wait, are we all?
"Boom."
Are we all with him, or am I just still at the Pokemon Center?
Well, no, I was going to ask you, did you want to go as well?
Sure.
Or do you want to work at the Pokemon Center? Or like, what would your character like to do?
Oh, either work at the Pokemon Center or go help him?
Or whatever you
mentioned-
want.
The bounty was 180 per Quagsire, so it's your
Nice.
choice.
I think I would just... If I have the option to just work at the Pokemon Center for the regular pay, then I'll do that.
Okay,
Do I have that option?
you do, yeah.
Then I'll work at
Um,
the Pokemon Center.
All right, I'm gonna do yours first, then, boss, because there's gonna be an interesting thing that happens.
Oh, come on. I already had the stupid existential crisis thing where I was just in purgatory of the Pokemon Center.
So,
Legendary is hunting you.
No.
give me a D20 real quick.
D20.
Just don't get a nat 1. If you get a nat 1, that's dead.
I know. I would be
Please don't
dead.
die.
I would have died. What do you mean I would have
Possibly.
died? I
Oh,
thought I
no.
could have died. I
Um,
thought it was invincible.
So, when you're working, you hear something, and you hear hunt. That's all you hear.
Nope.
Poor
I
boss
didn't
is
hear
gonna get
nothing.
traumatized.
I'm going to. I'm going. Okay, so this is not in my nature. I would have ran in real life, but I'm just gonna be like, okay, I gotta focus. I'm almost done. I just need to finish this. I'm gonna keep working. Oh my god!
Oh, I just had to bring him in for the laughs. So, essentially, what happens is there is a giant Whooper Man child thing that comes down the hallway, and time is slowed for you. It's not frozen, it's definitely slowed, and this giant Whooper just stands in the doorway, and all you hear is whoop. And then it goes this way. And that's the last you see of it. But you do hear gang. All of a sudden. All you hear is gang and hunt. And that's it. But I want you to do one thing for me. Roll 2 d12s.
I don't want to work here. I don't want to work here anymore.
Whoops. Someone slipped in the shower.
Are you fucking
Oh.
kidding me?
Oh
So-
God.
Why am I so bad today?
Oh, buddy.
You gain 30 Poké-Dollars from being traumatized and worrying the entire time that you could only do a little bit of work.
That is so dumb. Okay.
That's
Rolls.
okay, bud.
Shit.
That is so
It's funny,
dumb.
Stella over here is getting nat 20s. Everyone else? Nope.
I mean, I had a real bad slew of rolls earlier, so.
That's true.
Bro,
that is true.
what was that
Um,
crap? Okay.
But you gain 30 Poké-Dollars, and the professor asks, like, "Hey, are you doing okay? So, like, I'm just a little worried about you. You know, like you just seem a little off."
Do you know what Pokemon makes the sound hunt and gang?
She looks at you and is like, "Yeah," and nods and just leaves. She thinks you're joking, and she basically just goes.
I'm having another existential crisis.
Oh.
You should come with us now.
Why the fuck? Why are Pokemon trying to harass me now? I didn't do jack.
So I'm gonna let Britt go first. Britt, how are you gonna be dealing with Quagsire, that lovable blue creature that you see before you, if you're gonna deal with them?
I'm just here to see what's gonna happen first. Someone make the first move.
You're afraid.
I am scared.
Phoenix or Stella, which one of you wants to go first? If you both want to go, you can roll against each other. All you have to do is do a roll a d4.
Fine.
Do you both want to go?
I have an idea of what I want to do, but Phoenix was here before, so I'm going to follow his lead.
No, d4.
No,
Both of you.
okay, fine.
I
Hey.
believe in your guys' ideas. Phoenix. Did we lose Phoenix?
Phoenix. No, he's still here.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I just want to get a drink.
Oh, okay. I was like, where'd you go?
Is my
Um,
thing working?
Roll a d4. This is to see who goes first, you or Stella.
Is my stuff working? Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, it's still working.
Yeah, okay, I was wondering.
Oh, Phoenix, how are you going to be dealing with these quagsires? Huh? What you going to do?
I am going to send Turtwig out first.
Okay. What do you want Turtwig to do?
Alright, Turtwig, it's your time to shine. Got that razor leaf thing going? Let's hit him with that. Hit him hard. Right for the
So-
face.
Razor Leaf is a kind of like all over move. Like it will hit a wide range of Pokemon. So I need you to roll a d20 to see if it hits, and 4 d12s.
God damn it.
This is going to be so glorious right now.
Vigor's having too much fun.
Oh
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
So, Turtwig, not in a fit of rage, but in a fit of laziness, shoots his Razor Leafs into the air, and the Razor Leafs aren't very razory, but they do come back and slap Phoenix in the face a little bit. Just a brisk wind takes the leaves and just right into the face.
I'm gonna pick up Turtwig and turn to face me. Alright, listen up, Turdy.
Turd.
This is... You are fucking up, bud. You're the first man in this team, and you are providing 0 actions. So I turn around and face him towards the Quagsire and throw him overhead and say, "Razor Leaf!" Right at the Quagsire.
Okay,
You're throwing
roll a
it.
d20 again, and this time we'll just see. You know what? Let's just see.
We've been having bad rolls. Why do you want to do this? Bro, why do you want to
Why are
do
these
this?
rolls so bad? What did you do, Vigor? Jesus.
Wait, hold
I did
on.
nothing.
I'm wondering if Vigor
Just-
actually did something, because our rules are
I didn't.
so
I can't even do
bad.
anything like that.
They're this bad
Oh.
so
Even
consistently.
my face. Don't ever do this to me. These rolls are so consistently bad. I've got 6 sets of dice, and never do I get these rolls.
A Quagsire uses Hydro Pump on Turtwig and shoots it right back at you into your belly as you catch him. And Turtwig just goes, "Turr," and kind of looks a little traumatized at the moment, like he just saw death. But he's not like hurt, like he's not extremely hurt or anything. He's just like weirded out.
You're so
Yeah,
tough.
Going down the line,
Quagsires.
Stella, it is now your turn. What is Stella gonna do?
I am first going to reach into my backpack and hand a poffin to Phoenix to give to his Turtwig, so maybe the Turtwig will listen to him more.
I'll take it and give it to him.
Turtwig is literally just like nomming on it like a tiny human, just hi, yum, yum, yum.
Aw. And then seeing how well that went down and knowing what I saw from yesterday, I'm going to take Nacho out of his Pokeball
Okay.
and have him go for one of the Quagsires with a Zen headbutt.
Okay. D20, and it depends on like how high the number is.
And
But-
I get a +2.
Oh, you do get a +2.
That doesn't help.
Not really, no.
Oh, this is gonna be
Yeah.
fun. Why is all
Yeah.
like this is really bad?
I
These are
feel
Yes.
like
tough
you've done something.
Quagsires.
I feel like you've done something, Vigor. I really
I didn't. I actually can't do anything like that. So Zen Headbutt misses severely, and instead he lands in the water, which Zen Headbutt's not actually a electric type move, but it somehow fries a bunch of Magikarp and Goldeen in the water.
Have I
Hey,
killed a
free
bunch
food.
of Pokemon again?
They're not dead actually, but they are fainted.
Oh,
Aw,
Yeah.
not free food.
could be
Nope.
free food.
It would have been, but they are just like floating along the shoreline. They're just like passed out.
Awful. Stella is traumatized.
All the Quagsire just sit and watch you. Oh, by the way, roll a D100 for me, please. I forgot about that. No, this is a good thing. This is a good thing.
Who's rolling D100? Are
No,
you
just
sure it's a good
Stella.
thing? Okay.
It is. You're looking at the derpiest Quagsire, and literally, like, Nacho could have hit him if he just focused a little bit, but he didn't. You do have another chance. What do you want to do with that chance?
I'm gonna have Nacho go for the derpy Quagsire with another Zen Headbutt.
Roll again.
Let's see how this goes. Oh, it's even worse.
Bro.
I
His
haven't
head-
bonded with Nacho yet.
That's true. He's just trying to show off. He's like, I can do this. I'm gonna look good for my trainer. And his head gets stuck in a tree.
Oh, buddy.
No.
I'm gonna go rush over to him and be like, you tried your best. Let's help you out.
Sounds
Oh yeah,
good.
it's a Cranidos. I just remembered.
It is a Granados, yeah. Britt, what do you want to do?
Do I have both Eevee and Furret with me? You never told me what Furret's abilities were.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just do that right now. I'll put them in for you.
Okay.
Can you roll 2d6s for me?
Okay.
What are they?
7.
Yeah.
That's not
7.
bad or good at the same time.
Oh no, wait. What are both of the numbers though? Sorry.
3 and 4.
Oh, okay. You have Fury Swipe and Headbutt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take Barrett out. Furret. Barrett.
Okay.
I kind of want him to use Headbutt.
Okay. D100, then a D20.
Okay.
50. Oh.
Bro.
You see a pretty normal looking Quagsire, and your Furret tries to headbutt the Quagsire. The Quagsire just it's not even like in the battle, it just like moves and it just waddles towards the river, and it basically your Quagsire misses, just whoop. But the Quagsire it was trying to hit, it just is able to dodge effortlessly. I can't even say that.
Effortlessly.
Thank you. Yes, that word. Would you like to try again?
Yeah. Do another Headbutt.
All right.
You know what I just realized?
D20. What's up?
I could have just had my Mimikyu out, used Parasong, pulled them out, and then all of the Quagsire would have just died.
True. Yeah.
I feel so dumb.
You have made millions. Millions.
Millions.
You don't hit any of them. Again.
Yeah, my Furret's lame.
This is gonna sound really bad, guys, but is Boss literally gonna beat you by $30.
We have to come
I-
back with one.
I got traumatized the entire time, and I got traumatized for that entire endeavor. Yeah, I still beat the people, everyone.
You still got paid. Yeah.
I still. Maybe I should come with you next time, and then hopefully my Mimikyu would do something. What is with these rolls, though? All of us got
Yeah, I don't
such
know.
crap
No,
rolls,
it sucks.
dude.
Yeah.
Happens to all of us now.
I can't believe.
I think it's because
beat you
Vidge
guys.
left. Literally, like the game was just like, oh, Grimes isn't here. You know what? We
Die.
can't shit on Grimes anymore. Actually, basically, the game's been shitting on Phoenix the whole time. Broken kneecap, burned
Oh, Phoenix is a
alive.
hot mess over here.
Oh my god.
It's like the Phoenix curse or something. I thought Phoenix was going to be the one person that's like gonna be like the group, one person in the group that's the unluckiest, and then now all of a sudden his unluckiness spread to everyone.
All started because he punched the Pokemon. He gave
True.
everyone bad luck.
Look at this. No, I actually think Phoenix is going to be the scarred one, the one with all the scars. Stella's going to be that Pokemon trainer that didn't want to be like, how do I say this? Didn't want to make Pokemon die, but is accidentally making Pokemon die, and is actually really good at being a Pokemon trainer. Britt, you're going to be like the one that's the artiste of the group. Box is going to be the tech savvy one or the nerd.
I was gonna be
And
like
then
a
we have
researcher or
Vidge.
something. I thought no. Here's the thing. I thought Vidge was going to be the actual hero of the group, like the one who actually defeats everything that comes in the way and possibly becomes a champion.
Oh,
Yeah.
you never know. You
That's
never
what-
know.
That's what I thought Vidge was going to do. For me, I thought I was going to be. I think I'm going to be the one who not isn't just tech savvy that makes techs, also
Hmm.
helps in
that'd
that
be
way. But
Yeah.
also, but still, bro, still,
These
I
rolls.
just want to make muffins.
we can't.
So
do
Phoenix,
with these rolls,
Yes.
I swear, Rosie would have.
I'm gonna
cooked
tell
her
you, your
Eevee.
Turtwig is still nomming on the Poffin, and it is definitely not wanting to move right now. Like, it is definitely like, I've seen into the abyss. What are you gonna do as a trainer?
I'm gonna stare into his face as he eating his puff. Are you done? Are you almost done? Because we kind of need your help here, buddy.
Roll. So for this, I'll give you a +2 because Stella gave you a Poffin, and any action that she does basically gives a +2 to that. So you get a +2 to this roll, D20, and this is animal handling. My
Whoa.
God! What the hell?
Make him roll.
Oh,
Let him-
Phoenix!
Bro.
This Turtwig
Mulligan!
puts
Mulligan!
his head into the turtle shell and just hides. It is terrified right now. It's not even. It's not lazy. It's terrified right now.
Bro, are you
Wow.
kidding?
What are you gonna do without your Turtwig right now? May I ask?
Are you kidding?
I'm gonna put him back in
Bro.
his Pokeball and get out Pontiac.
Pontiac. Okay.
Pontiac.
Oh,
Or,
my goodness.
What is
no.
your fire type gonna do?
I know he knows flamethrower. What else does he? Let me see.
It has it in the character.
He's flying, right?
Fire.
Yeah,
Flying.
so I'm looking. Technically, he's flying in normal, so
I thought he was flying. Oh yeah, he isn't a fire type just yet, is he?
Oh yeah, because you threw charcoal.
he
at
has fire attacks, but he's technically a fire in normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like triple typed. Oh well. Well,
Shit.
Ju-
Let's see.
my goodness.
I'm going to have him do a flamethrower on the nearest Quagsire.
Give me a D100 just to see what type of Quagsire it is. Okay. God, this is gonna be weird. Roll against me, and it's just a D20. D20. Haha!
No.
Oh no. Oh no. If you nat one, man, I'm so sorry. Oh, thank God. So
Mm.
you use flamethrower, which does hit the Quagsire. The Quagsire, in a fit of rage, uses waterfall, and it uses a stream of water to basically punch, if that's the right word, your little flying fire type Pokemon. And it hurts it, fainting it instantaneously. Just, it's fainted. The Quagsire holds its head above the water and just stares.
Gonna go after my Pontiac.
You scoop him up out of the water. All you hear is,
I do have that healing item for plus anything I use.
If it faints it, I don't think you can heal it.
no, he can heal it. It's fine. It's just,
Okay.
revives aren't really a thing in this game. Like, they're not the same thing, but you'll understand later.
My goodness.
Stella. Oh, saving
Killer
grace,
here.
Stella. Yeah, the killer. What are you gonna do that can save all of you? Let's just say that.
I have hopefully dislodged Nacho from the tree now.
I'll say you did.
Okay.
He's a strong boy.
You good boy. What would Charm do? Like, what's its effect in this world?
Charm basically has the same effect as it would. It wouldn't make a Pokemon want to fight you, but it does have the effect of charming a Pokemon and kind of making them fall in love with them, if they're the same gender or even if they're a different gender. Or sorry, if they're a different gender, usually it
Right.
works all the time. Yeah, but it does sometimes work on the same gendered Pokemon, and with that, it kind of is like persuasion.
Oh.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think I'm just still gonna go with brute force. I'm gonna send Nacho after the derpy Quagsire again. With the
Just
headbutt.
you don't see it just yet, but give me a D100.
Perfect 50.
Okay.
Again. Huh.
That is very interesting. Give me a D20, and all you have to do is hit. Like, that's literally it. Hey, there we go.
Hey.
Hey! +2!
The
Oh, yeah,
Quagsire goes down instantly and
Hey.
is fainted and is floating down the stream, and you see it fall off a waterfall.
No one was gonna catch that!
Wait,
It's not dead though.
I don't
It's
have
definitely
a
fainted.
pulse.
wait, does that count though?
Do we
It
still
does
get
count. It
paid
should
for
count.
that one?
Yeah, you should
Yep.
get paid. Yeah, you should get paid. It'd
Is
been
it
funny
He's
if
okay?
you
walking. There's a
you-
farmer here. Wait, you know what? Let me just grab a. Is it okay? Sorry, I
Did it
just.
kill another one? Like...
No,
be
it's
hila-
definitely alive. It's definitely like not dead.
Then
It'd
I
be
killed
hilarious if you
him.
knocked it off the river, and since it fell off the stream, he was like, "Huh, I didn't see it, so don't count."
This is an actual Pokemon trainer. Fun fact.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Hi!
But
Yeah, I
that
like
is-
her.
I know you probably would. She's one of the people that is actually going to be paying you for every Quagsire that you get. Her father is the one that's technically the one with all the money. But she's watching you. She's just like, "Hey, nice one, lady,"
That one counts, right?
and she just gives you a thumbs up.
Awesome,
Um,
cool.
What would you like to do again, but not using your Pokemon? You can do whatever you want right
I
now.
can do
Like, you don't
something.
even, you don't even have to fight them if you don't want, but you get a chance at doing it.
I want to check on Nacho. Is he looking hurt? Has he taken damage?
Nope, not at all.
Okay, good boy. I'm just gonna give him a head pat.
You literally feel his head is like as hard as rock. Like, it's as hard as obsidian. It's just
Yeah, would
like,
it be like in giving him a head pat? Is it like rubbing like a polished stone?
Literally,
Smooth
yeah.
or
It's,
is it rough?
it's like a pearl, if you can imagine
Ooh,
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's smooth.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, good boy. Just cheer him on.
Yeah, and he loves it. He's there for it. And that's all you're gonna do? That's your action?
That's all I'm gonna do, yeah.
Sweet. Britt, it is your turn.
Okay. So, wait, what happened to the second headbutt? Did we ever...
It missed.
Oh, missed again. So, I guess I'm gonna put Furret back in the ball because he's not doing anything.
He's not. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, your tag team efforts over here isn't doing the greatest. Not you, but like all of you together, you're kind of missing. But that's okay.
I
Like,
kind
it
of want to give Turtwig away.
Oh god.
Oh my
Poor
goodness,
Turtwig.
that's so mean.
He's a piece of shit. He doesn't
Dude.
do anything, and then his efforts in battle are fucking shit. And he doesn't listen to me.
That's
He's
so
an
funny.
he's been an asshole since the day I met him.
He's been trying to help you, but he kind of got burnt.
No. No, he has not been trying. He's been like, meh, every single time.
He doesn't
Meh.
like you.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh,
I
that's
hate-
so funny.
I don't like this Pokemon. He has been so lackluster the entire time.
Fair.
I've tried to inspire him, tried to work with him, and he's just like, meh.
I love that your Turtwig is the thing that got to you.
We got triggered.
The Turtwig's also the one that kind of got you the other the first Quagsire you had.
Yeah, technically.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
Because you do know that that's the only viable Pokemon you have against these Quagsires.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What is your actions gonna be, Britt? Like, what do you want to do? You have one action as just a trainer, like you can do whatever you want.
Uh-huh.
And then you also have an action with a Pokemon right now.
I'm gonna bring out Eevee. See what Buttercup is up to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, oh, excuse me. You bring out Eevee, and Buttercup is ecstatic. He's smelling everything, literally everything. Actually, is Buttercup a boy or a girl? That is your
I'm
decision.
gonna say boy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything of my Pokemon, the sex of any of my Pokemon actually.
Fair. That is
Oh.
fair. I actually wanted you guys to choose what gender your Pokemon are. Usually,
I'll spin a wheel.
I think Dratini was a female Stella, right? I did originally roll for that, but I don't remember. Or no, Noodle might have been a male. I'm sorry.
Noodle
don't know.
was originally, you had said he, so all of my Pokemon I think are he's.
Okay, that's fair. So, Britt, what are you doing with your big fluffy boy?
I'm gonna see if Eevee wants to go and check out one of the Quagsires.
Okay. He's ecstatic too. And just roll a d20, and this is going to be for animal handling. Basically, he is going to be
Oh my god.
I hate.
a Quagsire decides to kind of munch on the Eevee, just not like hard, just literally just like puts it in its mouth, kind of thing.
It's eating my Eevee.
It's Attack on Titan.
It's like nibbling on my Eevee.
Oh my goodness.
It is nibbling, but like Quagsires don't have teeth. They're very like docile creatures.
So
They're
it's
like
sucking on my Eevee.
yeah, basically.
It's like that. You know the episode of Family Guy where the horse was disabled, and Brian put a sugar cube on
Yeah.
Stu's head, and it just like, just like sucked on Stewie's head.
Ew.
That's what it's
remember that,
doing to
actually.
Eevee. You don't remember that?
But no, I don't. But that's okay. But yeah, no, that's basically what's going on right now. What are you gonna
Huh.
do as a trainer?
I'm gonna go and snatch Evie away. Now he
I'll
needs
say-
new bats.
I'll say you snatch him away. I don't even want you to roll for it because I'm worried.
Oh no.
But I do need you to roll for how you're gonna deal with these Quagsires. What are you gonna say to this Quagsire or do to this Quagsire to make him not do that?
Can I shove it?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna shove it.
D20. Wow, you're
That's
strong.
a good one.
Hmm.
You literally push the Quagsire, and in like a Street Fighter kind of move, you like elbow it, and the Quagsire just instantly flies back 5 feet and goes, "Ugh," and it just
Damn,
lands,
I'm a beast.
and it slowly just goes down the river, and it just like it is fainted. By the way, I should have said that in the beginning. It
So it's
fainted
just- it's
from you
fainted,
elbowing
just,
it.
like, going down the river, like half dead.
Yeah. You literally just like,
Knocked it out.
yeah. Oh yeah, I never got to check if it was. Let me check this real quick. Boop. What is that? 95.
95.
Ooh, that is a really high level Quagsire too. Yeah, it's a special one. I'll say that. Not a shiny. It's just special. But you managed to make it faint, and it kind of is going towards the waterfalls. But anywho, you got your Eevee back, and your Eevee is overjoyed and just like, "Ha! I'm alive!" And it's very slimy.
Ew.
I'm gonna give you guys one last chance though. This is a combined effort for at least getting rid of 1 to 2, maybe 3 Quagsires. You all have to roll a D100 for this.
Oh my
94.
goodness. Oh
Wow.
my goodness. Okay.
So, Stella, you got the highest roll.
Yay.
Give me a D4. How would you get rid of all of these wonderful, wonderful creatures from the swamp?
Oh, I had
Um,
an idea.
Force doesn't seem to be working. Not that well, at least. What can we give them to sort of lure them away? What do they like? Apparently one of them likes sucking on that Eevee, which was kind of weird. But they seem peaceful, so how can we, like...
I had an idea.
What's your idea?
I have tamed a Quagsire.
Did
I
you,
will
though?
try. Yeah, yes, I did, without fighting him this time. And I will try to convince him to convince the others to leave the area because the rest of their days here will be filled with constant attempts to get them to leave. So
Yeah, do you think that they
can try to-
understand that we're just gonna keep coming back and harassing them?
maybe, I mean, it's worth a shot. Maybe, unless you got a better idea, I would love to hear that.
I mean, if you have one of their ranks and you can tell them to go away, maybe. Sure, let's try that.
That's my idea.
I don't have a better idea. How about you? Gesturing to Brittany.
I don't. I will
That-
go with whatever you guys decide.
Because I don't think headbutting them is as
I mean,
effective.
we can try and shove them like I did.
How many are there?
Just body check them all into the river.
Yeah.
Literally
So
kidney
yeah,
check.
I guess that's our consensus. Is I'm gonna try and get Michael Quagmire, Quagsire, to convince them to leave.
Did you go... Oh, is that what you're gonna name the
Quagmire.
Quagsire? Quagmire?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
So, Phoenix, no matter what happens, 2 of them are going to be able to leave. But I want you to talk to your Quagsire as if this, like, you were just here. Like, how are you gonna tell your Quagsire, hey, can you get your guys to leave? This is your Quagsire, by the way. He's the derpiest, cutest little snooper. I don't know.
Aw.
Alright, Sergeant Quag. Listen up. This is day 2 of this campaign, and it is going badly. So I think I'm going to send you on a diplomatic mission. Our entire hopes rest on you, Sergeant Quag. Your former comrades are not inclined to listen to us. So I need you to convince them to leave this area. As they've seen in the past 2 days, hostilities have only increased, and it's only the second day. It's gonna get worse, and I'm sure they can find more peaceful places to rest. So, I need you to talk to your fellow Quagsires, convince them that if they leave, they'll find a much better place. Because here, this is only day 2, and it's gotten 3 times as worse as day 1. Go get him, Sergeant Quag.
He gives you like so basically he flippers his face with his little flipper and he salutes you. And
That's cute.
he managed to coax 2 of them out, which is impressive. And he comes back and he just has the biggest grin on his face. He thinks he did.
salute Sergeant Quag. Excellent work, Sergeant Quag. Mission accomplished for today.
So in total, I think that's 3 or 4 that you
That's
got rid
4.
of. 4? Okay.
Because I got
4.
1, Britt got 1, and Phoenix just got 2.
Wait, where did Britt get one?
Britt
You
got
sent one
by
down the
cross
river?
checking.
Yeah.
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 I thought that was just Kratos that sent it down the river.
No, there were 2 instances.
Yep.
Okay.
I
I
remember.
guess I just forgot.
But that is your guys' mission. I'm not gonna lie, I am shocked that you guys had the worst luck imaginable.
Hey, still better,
Still
better than
got
me. That's
4.
good.
Yeah, we got more money.
You
By the way,
did.
is the money like split between each of you, or is it like just
Well, since you guys went as a party, I'm thinking that everyone gets a portion. But because the farm lady was like very happy with like the situation that just happened, I'm thinking she's gonna give you all 200 even, which is more than what you guys would have gotten.
ooh,
'Cause it's
nice.
No, it's
Or
not.
no, it's not, because it's 180 for one. Yeah, I keep on thinking there's
Actually,
3 of them, but no, it would be, you guys would have gotten, I'll say 280 for each of you.
Thank you.
That'll be nice. Yeah,
Wait, you're giving us money?
yeah,
Oh, shit.
280.
180 times 3, 540. Well, not 3,
There
times
were
4. My bad. My bad.
180
My
times
bad.
4.
I'm bad. I'm
One-
my bad.
180
720.
times 4.
720.
Yeah.
180 times 4 is 720.
Yes.
Mhm.
And 280 plus 280 plus 280 is 840. So we got a little bonus.
I'm not gonna lie, math is not my strongest suit anymore. I have not wanted
yeah.
to take any more math courses for
That's
college.
basically 280 per person.
Yeah, no, that's what I
Yeah.
gave you.
Yeah.
But
You
we
all
can
get-
pool that together to buy resources if we need it.
I just want to know, is Vidge like good luck? Is like Vidge the luck one?
I
Because
think
like
so.
the
Apparently.
moment Vidge left, it was just shit. Like we
It
got
was so
battled.
bad.
Oh, that was so funny.
Not allowed to leave anymore.
Yeah, no more. Vidge, you're not allowed to leave. But that is probably going to be it for today.
Okay.
And I'm not even like, I don't even know how, like, I'm still mesmerized by our roles. Like, you had 3 D20s, like, almost in a row, but then you also got, like, all of you got nat 1s, and I'm just like, how does that happen?
I blame you, Vigor. I blame you wholeheartedly.
Blame
That's
Vidge.
okay. I blame Vidge for leaving.
So
How
we're
dare you
done
take the
with-
lucky stone?
So we're done with D&D at the moment, right?
We are.
I'm going to
And-
switch over
Yeah, no
the
worries.
screens.
I wanted to say thank you all for joining. Like, I'm talking to you guys, the guys that are playing. But also thank you for anyone who is listening in. I know some of you are listening in, and it means the world to me. And some of you actually watch this afterwards, and it's amazing. So thank you. I do this for fun. I'm doing this with my friends here. Rosie, would you like to say hello?
Hello.
We got Britt. I barely heard you there. Can you say that again? Sorry.
Oh, hey.
There we go. We did have Vidge earlier. Vidge isn't here at the moment. Phoenix.
Hello. I've renamed my Pokemon with ranks. We got Sergeant Quag, Lieutenant Pontiac, and Private Turdy, the lazy bastard.
Oh my god, I love that. And then we have Boss. And he's our editor. He's also the guy that's streaming right now, who's helping me out with that, and it's amazing. He's doing a really great job. He also made all these little icons that you guys are seeing right now. And he didn't make the room, but he is using that room, which is really cool.
It is our little room of blankness.
Room of blankness. Nice. But yeah, asbestos is in the ceiling. No, I'm joking. But thank you all for joining, and it's always a pleasure. So have a great day, and if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Bye.
Bye
Bye, guys.
bye.
Bye.